Good evening and Merry Christmas. Welcome to the evening side of my streaming. I say evening side. On my part of the world, it's about 6 o'clock in the evening. So, yeah. Merry Christmas, Ness. Nice to see you. Thank you for joining. So, tonight's, I guess we consider it festivities, will hold a few surprises. Ness, you don't even know about it yet. Because you haven't seen what I've got planned right now, and I'm horrible at planning things. So, sure enough, so, right now, we've got our wonderful Christmas music playing right now. And then you also happen to have me. By the way, the holiday music that is playing, there's only like maybe 5 or 6 songs that are royalty free and YouTube usable. So it's so stupid, but yet it's Pretzel Rocks. They got their toes dipped in a lot of different genres, and they had to at least have something. So when I made sure that my settings were all set up correctly to be able to stream and also be able to upload these videos to YouTube without seeing backlash on either platform, it's great. Meanwhile, it's more of a lo-fi version. I don't have to worry about having words either. That way, someone can't say, "Oh, that's copyrighted." No, it's not. Pretzel Rocks actually has a lot, and I mean a lot, of music that they have paid exuberant amounts of money for, especially dropping a lot of that money into lawyers to get a hold of said rights for musics, so that they can be streamed freely on Twitch. So a lot of props to Pretzel Rocks and Twitch, as well as Monster Cat, who is also partnered with Twitch, and Twitch also having their own streaming song list. But I would much rather utilize Pretzel Rocks because it's not just straight up, EDM music. It is a lot of different music genres that I can pick from, and I'm happy about it. And I've been using it, I think, now for the last several months. Even before I was deciding, let's just start uploading my stuff on YouTube. Sorry, I'm still adjusting my headset again. It feels a little loose. I might have to tighten it a little bit. Speaking of, let's do that now. There we go. Got my lenses now too. Yeah. Squeak, squeak. There we go. So one of the surprises has to do with a Christmas gift for somebody, and I've got to wait until they are on. So Ness, if you do happen to see, a lot of songs either that were created by, Danny Evo or another person, and you start seeing them repetitively being played over the course of the stream, don't worry. That's all Pretzel Rocks can get their hands on. And some of them don't even sound like what you would have expected looking at the title. I'm nice and full. I had ham and potatoes that were basically slow cooked in a slow cooker instead of, you know, let's just flash cook this stuff. No, this is, oh, the ham was nice and juicy, fell off, almost fell off the bone, unless I, you know, had to make some cuts. And the potatoes, they were actually cooked with the ham. So the broth that the ham was, you know, basting in the entire time, oh my god, it tastes wonderful. I had to add a little salt. Alright. But hey, Ness, that means you don't have to search for any Christmas music for any holiday stuff. Because now the ones that you see there are songs that you could find and use on YouTube, because those are also YouTube usable. Just make sure that if you do use a Hey Forza, nice to see you. If you do use them, make sure that you use the correct crediting, especially for our regular YouTube videos. Most of the stream ones, not even going to really worry about it because they're not being monetized. And most of the music tends to show up because of it being recorded, and it pops up on my recorded stream, because my chat also shows up in the recording on the screen. So it doesn't matter if you can't find accreditation, the song name and its individual that had created it will always be shown, no matter what. And now it shows immediately instead of like 6 seconds in. Now I should probably pick a nice festive world, but I don't know how many of those there are. Sword Art Online Synthesis. The period of Alization project is now. Oh god. That looks cool. But I don't want to look at that right now. I want to wait until tomorrow to do that, because I will be doing this game tomorrow afternoon. So, I will probably look at that later. Has been hotels in here now too. Let's go over to Room of Rain, because it's a little bit of a bigger room. You're already redeeming a hydrate? Gosh, did it, darn dang it. You're lucky the bottle's in front of me. Oh my. I like this. This is perfect. I'm gonna turn a little light on here. A little too intensive. There we go. That's a little better. Now let's go turn the bloom off. Put this up. Disable bloom. There we go. Now it looks so much better. I'm gonna turn off the pillows though. I'm gonna have a bunch of pillows lying around because I want to be able to see the presents. Look at all the presents. Oh my god. They gave us candy canes. I can pick it up. Oh my god, yes. Oh god, it actually interacts with the mirror. Oh, yes. Hang on a minute, hang on a minute. Stick 'em up. All right, give me a second. I'll drink my water in a minute. Oh, I guess it didn't want to react to that. There's presents you can interact with too. There's even more over here. Wait, can I interact with the... No! Oh, you should not have given me this power. I need to be taller. Oh well. Oh, it seems I've been impaled. You can make a snowman. You want to build a snowman? Alright. I keep forgetting that I need to get my hydrate on. Where's my water? Lucky that the water's like right here. Ah. Alright, give me a second here, folks. The fuck? I heard a... Did you guys hear what I heard? Did I hear a wolf? I heard a wolf. I already like that the snow and stuff is already on. I love this. Let's see, do I have anything on the video list? Let's see, music. Chill. No, don't have anything there. What about here? Of course I have all these. Sleeping or just relaxing. That's all I got. Oh boy, this is pretty. I think there's one more thing I can have turned on here. Where is it? Oh, I'm gonna have real-time light. Excuse me. Alright. Let's see who's online. Go figure. I'm probably gonna be spending some time alone here. I like how it's Jingle Bell Rock, but it didn't even sound anything near or close to what the real Jingle Bell Rock sounds like. Oh, dang. Oh, look. Someone hung a stocking here. With care. Straight up nailed it into the frickin' wood. I wonder if there's any other places I should visit then. Oop, don't want to show that off yet. Alright, Fine, I'll go check out the world SAO. Guess I'll world hop a little bit. I have a feeling I'm going to be on fairly late this time around. Is there any way I can turn off the music? Oh, that's cool. I wonder what... Oh, that's a teleporter. I wonder where it goes. Flashbang out. Okay. And I still have the thing in my hand. This is great. Just get to see all the stuff from the dang show, Alicization. And then you have War of Underworld, which came out afterwards. So I have not seen that one yet. Actually, I haven't exactly seen both of them. Meanwhile, I played the Alicization game. Is there anything more to look at? Oh wait, there's a door over here. Let's go look. Because I have nothing else better to do. This is my only sword. I didn't get to push anything. Okay. Something tells me these weapons are a little big for me. Okay. This is gonna hurt. Allow me to back up. Alright, let's go forward. I have no idea what's going to happen. Oh. Stab? Yes, I went straight for Main Street. Alright, I guess I gotta go through the portal. Here we go. Oh! Hello! Oh, great. I might need more people. I'm gonna die. Hope you don't mind, I'm just gonna go straight for the door, bitch. You are dead. Something tells me I'm gonna need a bigger avatar. I might need my horsey boy. Allow me to set those here. Okay. Yeah, they have a health bar and I have a health bar. They did an amazing job with this, and right now the SAO staff are the ones that happen to have worlds open. And I'm actually now excited for this. But it makes me wonder, what more did they put into this? Yeah. Start. Oh, don't want to face that way. So, that's freaking amazing. I like that. But I want to know what's beyond that other door. Oh, I can see it. Small avatar problems. Well, I know a world I'm saving. I'm gonna favorite this shit right now. I'm gonna need a better squad. I like it too. I like it. I don't love it, and there's a reason why I don't just simply love it, and it has something to do with the way they started it off. It didn't exactly start off quite right. It felt like somebody was trying to start a horrible love story, actually. Yeah, it worked. It still worked. But after they got through all of those arcs, and then you got to the point where they were no longer stuck in the world of Sword Art Online, or at least where Kirito and them were originally stuck in. Okay, they gave me fireworks. They should not have given me fireworks. Hang on a minute. Look at all your confetti. I just run around leaving confetti everywhere. Oh, it doesn't stay on the ground. Whee! It would just be me. I'm running around making a mess of things. Yay! Never give you an MG. Yeah. Never giving you a machine gun. Nobody else is going to be online for a bit. And by for a bit, I mean some people may not even be getting online at all tonight, because it is Christmas night. But that doesn't stop me! I like how they decided to showcase SAO Synthesis today, of all the days. Let's check this one out. I'm just checking out different worlds now. 'Cause I'm not bored. Well, okay, I'm slightly bored. I think I'm already bored. What's that dot? Where'd that dot come from? I don't know where that dot came from. Why does it look like it's going between? Okay. Wow, 277.89 megabytes. Let's go. Let's go! Now this is one of the VCAT virtual market worlds. I got a controller underneath my chair. I probably better not move my chair or else it'll break. I don't want to break that controller. Controllers are like my love and life here. Oof. Whoa. Is there a way I can turn off the music? Holy shit. Well, damn. I might as well pause that one. I like how it says Jingle Bell Rock again. Oh wow, look at the jump. Holy shit. Hell of a jump. Oh, hello. That took me right to the marketplace. Or at least a marketplace. Yes, please. Oh. Okay. It's a train. Heads versus tails. You think you couldn't have, like, gotten us to be attracted enough? Do you really need to have that big a bust right away? Wait. Does this fit me? It doesn't. No matter what setting I have it in, it's not going to show it. That's sad. But it's the same hat that I've already got on. Just mine's black. Now that's going to show people. Oh, you can buy the avatars from here. Well, that's 5,000 yen. Good lord. Melos. These are the markets to... You can just straight up buy avatars from here. That's cool. So let's take a magic train and have a casino trip. Okay. Let's pick someplace else. Jump through this portal instead. Oh. Does anyone feel like it's a small world after all? Oh god, it's the con booth. Welcome to the OCD booth. Oh, something caught my eyeball right here. Oh, hello, it's shooting. Oh, dear Lord. Your hand, oh, of course your hands are gonna hurt. I'm fairly certain this place isn't something from Ready Player One, but I'm fairly certain it was inspired by it. We're going through this portal, bitch. Oh, hello. What do we got? Little pumpkins. Warning. Oh. Defeated. Wow. That didn't take long. That's cool, actually, though. It's a mobile game, too. Alright. Catch my eye with a tank, and then... What's over here? Crypto avatars? Oh, dear God, it's going to be more problems than I ever want to deal with when people are first coming back into this game. Arc System Works? What? What? Well, these are some pretty cool avatars. You think we didn't have enough, you know, assets to look at. Okay, then. Next. Oh, hello, there's the R78. Hewlett-Packard. The Alphex. Oh, I remember these. These are the smaller ones. United States Marine Corps. I remember both of these, actually. HP or Nvidia. Oh, why not Reverb 2? Oh, these guys are straight up showing off things. I'm playing on a laptop that's still best for VR. Oh. I would go right into the water and nothing happened. This is beautiful all by itself. Look at this shite. I was just on that platform. Oh, they literally have a wall here that prevents you from going anywhere. Boing, boing. And they actually put the big Gundam in here. That's great. Basically, they made a computer Boink! I like the SAO world so much more than this right now, even though VK, oh god, has really gone up on this. GC Magician? Look, it's a free avatar. Music sounds great. And I like how each little zone is specifically set up in a way where it will physically turn the volume down for the entire world for its own little area. Alright, let's see here. I came through this portal. What other places? Okay, that's where I came from. Oh, can't go anywhere else. There's other worlds too. Let's check them out. Because why not, and nobody else is on. And yes, I am making my own sessions so that I can freely look at them without having too much of a hassle. Even though I know that Fizzy has already likely showcased some of these worlds. But why not? This is the exhibition hall for official corporate 3D models. Oh, really? Am I not allowed to go up the stairs? Huh? Hi, Silver.
So, Hawk.
Yes?
Do you hear anything different?
The fact that you don't sound like you're echoing out someone's S. New microphone?
I actually have headphones that have I have headphones that actually have a mic. Also,
wow, that's actually pretty high quality for them.
My hands.
I'm gonna be taking us to a different world
how...
because I can't go up the stairs here.
You don't want to know how much force I had to exert on the Allen key to put in the last bolt. In fact, I don't even have it in all the way. Like, the cover for it?
Yeah?
The cover for that bolt is sitting right in front of my desk next to the Allen key.
Come join me. If it'll actually, you know... There we go. ODST incoming. Tactical nuke incoming! The Town of Beginnings. Now, I wish I could turn this thing, world's music down. Technically, I can. Welcome to the world of Sword Art Online Alicization. You don't sound too impressed.
What the fuck? Vert de Ferk. And it just sounds like the Swedish chef. Stab.
Oh no, there's even more. Oops, I made my chat thing a little too big. This is what happens whenever I play with my chat stuff open.
Insert spear pun here. And this is more my style.
I am not... Why do I feel like Fizzy when I hold this?
Scale. What was it? Scale bounds? Yeah. I am very much a great sword person.
So, how are you going to deal with your enemies? I will block them, then stab them.
That's similar to that going straight up Main Street.
And I can't hold it the other way, so I could just throw it at people. Give me that back. Give me back my sword. They don't make anything smaller. Ow. Oh yeah, trying to put them back is a pain.
Ah.
Oh no, I got more for you. Pick the weapon you want to take with you. You know, unless you want to walk around with a halberd. Hey, Sal. You might want a bigger avatar. You might want a bigger avatar. Trust me on this one. You guys are going to love this place. I just need more people. And trust me, we're going to need more people. Pick a weapon, any weapon. Doesn't matter what weapon, as long as you're happy with it. See, you're happy with that weapon. That's great. Alright, let's go to the portal. This is going to be good.
Oh boy.
This is going to be great. I'm going to watch two other people shit their pants. This is so good. Oh,
Hey,
I know.
Got this chair. I don't want to wreck it with
Don't worry. You're not going to wreck it with shit. You're only going to poo a little bit. You might pee, though.
Which also means if I get
Hello there.
Phasmophobia and VR. No, I'll get VR eventually.
You doing good, Sal? You having a good time?
I'll
By the way,
at the
prepare
very
to
least
close your
get it.
eyeballs because there's going to be a flashbang here in when we go through this. Flashbang out. I just had Silver's ass in my face. Hang on. There.
Alright, I'm gonna give up trying to use the soundboard. It's not working.
Oh, that's fine. That's if it's not wanting to work for you, that's fine for right now. Because trust me, you're probably going to want to be able to say shit when you deal with what we're about to deal with.
Oh boy.
Alright.
So on a scale of 1 to getting a pineapple shoved up your ass, how fucked are we?
Hitler getting a pineapple shoved up his ass.
Well, that's not the thing.
Let's just say I
scene was
freaked out
referencing.
just a second when I saw what this world had entailed for me, and I had only just visited this world a little bit ago. Before I went to the V-Kits.
So, a large carrot. Got it.
It's going to be a very, very big pineapple.
Oh, fuck. Well, at least it's a tomato, considering those are acidic, and then again, so is a pineapple.
Yep.
And look, they're kind enough to give us more weapons. Too bad I can't go, like... Actually, you know what? Give me another sword. Here we go.
Swords.
So you see, you have
boy.
these two little guys just chilling out over here, right? Think they're the enemies, right?
Mhm.
Huh? Bam. Look up.
Yeah. Wait. What is... Oh, fuck.
Yeah, look up on your screen. You now have a health bar.
Where is it? I don't see it.
Yeah.
Here it comes.
Oh, man, I'm almost... Oh, I just died. Well, I think I'm going to need more people. Yeah, just wait for them to show up here in a minute. They'll die here in a little bit. And again, I like how my cell phone is actually like, a physical, tangible object in this game. It's an actual physical asset, so the sword does not like it at all. I missed. I got to do several spins and twirls. I missed again. Well, it seems they're not dead yet. Let's see. I can't move any faster, by the way. All right, there's that. What's in front of me? Okay. I'm giving myself lots of room to actually flail my arm. Dead yet? No, they're not dead. They're not dead, which means I might be able to get a chance to see if they're still fighting. I'm sorry, boys. Told you. You're probably gonna shit your pants, maybe. I had to take my my headset plug out because it's already fully charged. I'm not worried about it. But it was getting in the way. My arm. I have an itch. Oh, are you kidding me? Please tell me you can open. No, it doesn't let me open. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. That's not good. Is there a way out of here? Please tell me there's a way out. If there's not, and it's only the teleportation circle, that's gonna suck. Oh, no. There is no way back, is there? Oh, wait. I don't think they wanted to have that one. Okay, yeah, there's a teleportation circle back here. Flashbang out! Have none of you died yet? Damn. You guys are good. Okay, then. Oh my god, Einkrad is up there. That is where we go. Oh shit, it is. Are you kidding me? Are we fighting on the floors? Oh no. No, 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 no. Mary Chrysler. Not you too, Mason. I think my party is still fighting the monster, and I can't fight the monster with them because I died again. In real other video games, I'm actually fairly decent. Oh, look! He finally died! Wait. We're missing one. Sal! Is he still fighting?
Yep.
Is he still fighting right now?
Yep.
Oh, there he is. He finally
I
died.
believe so.
Like, Silver, you lasted longer than either. Well, actually, you both lasted way longer than me because I died immediately. I was also apparently level 43. So, look up in the sky. It's Einkrad.
Yeah. This means nothing to me.
That means a lot because that's where we go. There are a fuck ton of levels in Einkrad. That was just level 1. At least I think so.
Excuse me.
Because there was also, if you noticed when the monster appeared, there was a stairway that appeared behind it. What does that tell you? That the SAO staff has done? More monsters. This sword looks dull as hell. But the lighting here is amazing. My god. I'm still waiting for Frosty to get on. Because I have a present for her.
Okay, there we go. Oh, I'm gonna show.
Here's something. I lost track of how long I was assembling the fucking chair because I had
You
a
lost?
recording going. Like I was.
You were
I was
recording yourself?
Putting together the chair to see how long it took, and just so I could look back and laugh.
Alright, so how long
2
was the
hours.
recording? 2 hours. Oh, that's not too bad. I think it took me 3.
So I started at, like, I think I started at like 1:20.
Well, I mean, I was sitting and streaming for about 4 hours on just No Man's Sky. Don't get me wrong, I've streamed other games longer, but still. That still baffles me. So right
So
now,
the original plan had been to build the chair, then go to stream Black Mesa, but I think it's just gonna be hop on here for a bit, then go stream Black Mesa.
You're gonna hop on here for a bit and then stream Black Mesa. Why do I have a feeling Black Mesa is like an offshoot of Half-Life, considering the name of the company?
Well, it's the Black Mesa Research Facility. It's literally a remake of Half-Life.
Oh, I see. I see, said the blind man.
It just shows what... It just goes to show what the fucking Source Engine can do, because it's fucking beautiful. And its version of Zen isn't as sparse as the original Half-Life. It actually looks like a proper alien ecosystem.
I might... Oh, that's where I'm at. I'm, like, butted up right next to my closet. I'm, like, wondering, like, why is my Guardian system giving me all of my blue lines? God damn it. And then I realized, oh, I'm right next to my closet. So I have nothing but grid pattern around me, like as if I'm stuck in jail. Everybody else can't see it because it's only projected to my face from my headset, not to the actual stream. Oh. Rusty, get on! I need my girlfriend, and not in that way.
Oh my.
All right there, Will Wheaton. Give me a second. I gotta look at something. Yep, I thought so.
So let's see, I'm gonna finish up surface tension, then what was the level after that?
I'll take Mary Chrysler.
Alright. There's that section as well with the fucking hallways full of fucking claymores. For the laser trip wire lines. That's always a pain in the ass to get past. Especially considering there's some head crabs if those head crabs trip the laser tripwire mines.
Oh, that's not fun.
Let's just say the screen fades to white. The sound of multiple explosions.
Tunnel music visualizer. Draw fireworks. Smash contest. Spirit Speak game. Minesweeper. I should probably look for worlds that are more or less, you know.
Chill.
Yeah. The Winter Full Moon Party Beach Club. What? These names are getting longer.
I found one literally just called Fold.
The Comfy Hide. The Hole. Oh, yeah. Let me show you the world. Silver. Move behind me.
Yeah?
You're gonna love this one. Trust me. You're gonna love what they did.
Yep, I'm aware of what they did to onto the Room of the Rain. Also, everything seems a bit quiet.
That's because they don't start it off with rain. It started with snow.
No, I mean, everything seems quieter. Just little bits.
I hear a woos in the distance. Wolf actually howls. If you wait long enough, you then suddenly hear a wolf. That exact howl, by the way.
Bruh.
So, not only did they make it very nice and festive, you can build a snowman. Do you want to build a snowman? Doesn't have to be a snowman. You can move every single piece of the snowman around. It'll look all lopsided and stuff. Oh, I'm not done yet. Do.
Make it lose tracking. It's losing tracking. That's why it's lopsided.
Hee.
Oh wow, this chair retains heat really well.
Big old
I also
anime eyes.
finally have a chair that's... It looks kind of like a fucking gray alien. With those eyes.
Oh, we're not done.
What are you gonna do? Give it tits?
Well, now that you mention it, hang on a minute. Not that one, then. Oh, yeah, definitely that one, then. It looks so angry.
Hmm.
Why? Are you gonna finish your artwork? You're missing 2 pieces of your artwork. You better make sure they're sizable.
Snowballs. Something carrot for a cock.
Oh, I've been impaled. Oh, we're such children.
Yes, we are.
I don't know what you're talking about. We are completely mature.
You said something about being impaled.
Our maturity level went from we're making a snowman to we're making a snow woman?
Fuda, basically.
Hermaphrodite.
Stab.
It's Slanesh. Anyway, throw the stick.
It looks like it's ready to whack somebody for trying to take their carrot.
Throw a stick.
You can't throw them.
Bark, bark.
But you can make so much. They got so many items over here. We just basically we went, "Oh, let's make snowman too. Look at this artwork. It's so great." We're not childish
Yeah.
whatsoever.
I'm going to go say hello to a friend, and then I'm probably gonna hop off and start
Okay.
a stream.
All right. Have fun with Black Mesa. Just chill in here. Get my music playing. Damn it. I'm gonna have to get one to the thing.
Oh, why is tapping my funny bone worse than hitting it?
Oh, it is way, way worse, man. Just hear screaming. You're gonna be okay.
I don't think so. This is the end.
It can't be the end. Ow. Yeah. Give me my camera. So that I can...
I'm gonna feel that for the rest of the day. Holy shit.
It could be worse. You know how it could have been worse?
True.
You could have smashed that bone.
True.
Do you have a P90 on your back?
Yes.
Okay, I wanted to make sure. Because from this side of your body, it didn't look really much like a P90. But I had to like take a couple steps back and say, okay, it's P90. I actually went on a downloading spree a little bit ago before I hopped on to VR chat. And I got a couple of things off of VR chat mods. Because apparently I can actually still do that thing. I decided to give it a look. And I only get one ad as opposed to Cookie getting every single ad under the sun covering VRChatMods.com.
That does sound like VR chat mods.
Well, Cookie had this problem where it was detecting that like he was using Ghostery and everything. But because he's on Windows 7, there's really no support left for Windows 7 to help protect from, you know, dealing with those kinds of ads. And, well,
Yeah.
It was completely covered. Mine, I only had one ad. Just a little video ad that was popped up in the bottom, like, right-hand corner of the screen. I'm like, oh, I can handle this. So I'm just looking for everything I was needing to find. And I found one of the items that I wanted to have Cookie put on another avatar. Frosty says she'll be on a little bit, but I don't know how long a little bit's going to be, so I'm going to be sitting here like jonesing for my girlfriend.
Is there a cat? Okay, no. I thought I sat on a cat.
That's not good. You don't want to step on the cat.
I've already done that today.
I've stepped on our cat here at the house more than enough times to realize I probably shouldn't step on my cat. It's not even my cat, but
Yeah.
he acts like he's my cat.
Well, every cat has their
Actually,
person.
I didn't see Frosty hopping on my stuff yet. You want to see what I'm gonna give her for Christmas? Other than, you know, having seen the art that I've already posted in my Discord.
Sure.
This is her. I had Cookie whip this up. He did it in 8 hours. And even the tongue has frickin' dynamic bones. And he did it all according to a reference sheet that she handed me. So I think she's going to love it. You know, despite its goofiness, it's still goofy, but that's the only husky that we could find. Oh, that was the only anthropomorphic husky that we could find that wasn't going to be overpriced out of our ass. Plus, he already happened to have it. Like, I gave him the money for it, and technically, I've actually paid him... I also paid him to get a hold of the other avatar that I'm wanting him to work on. He already has the other version of it. So I'm having him make 2 separate avatars, which are both under the SDK2 setup instead of, you know, SDK3. And basically, I'm having him make my anthropomorphic pony. Both the male and the female version. Ah, you got your soundboards working again.
just don't know how well I can
Keep going with it.
have it work in the moment.
Yeah. Oh, my body is.
It's fine if I'm just doing like one profile,
Yeah.
but whenever I switch, there's like a second of delay.
And in our profession, every second counts.
Yep.
Yeah, there we go. I don't like being closer to my desk, but you know what? I don't have much of a choice. I'm still next to my closet. Oh, look, it's my old tower. Ah, Frosty. I feel like a frickin'
Frosty
puppy
the
staring out
Mantle.
the window. Only I'm staring at my my friends list.
Mhm.
Like, people can join me if they want. Good lord. Oh, that's right. They gave us a whole bunch of things you can play with here, too. You can play with all the presents. Ow, my hand.
Guess what's for Christmas?
Salvador! This is a candy cane stick up. Oh god, is that one of the seats?
No.
I call bullshit. Wait a minute. Does it only...
Yeah?
Okay, yeah, it doesn't yeet.
Well, I call space.
Bye! Have a great time!
Okay, I'm close.
Okay, they only made sure that only certain ones were grabbable.
Okay, I'm back.
How many were grabbable? Holy shit. 3 of them were grabbable.
Okay, wrong way.
Of all the things they had to give us, it was gifts that you can throw around, making more messes with. There's a ghost.
Oh no.
What can we do? You can't do shit because they're gonna kill you. Actually, someone was playing around with, they were playing around with the smudge sticks, so they would like literally get themselves killed on purpose, so that they could test out, okay, what happens to the ghost when it walks across smudge stick stuff. Well, they had the ghost following their friend. They were following the ghost dead, and it just kind of sidestepped the smudge stick. What? Ugh. Okay, that's not happening again. Well, shit. It's gonna be a very quiet Christmas night playing this game. The
Everyone's actually hanging out with their families.
It's like, oh, family. I see, they have families. I didn't know that they had families. Ah, my family's at...
Imagine having family.
Imagine being able to see your family. Thank you, 2020. Making me unable to see my family for Christmas. Actually, we can thank pandemics for causing that problem. A pandemic has caused me to not be able to see my mother, my little brother, my new nephew, and extended family in Kentucky. Kentucky really put a pump on those brakes. Because they started getting stricter and stricter the closer they got to Christmas. I'm like, oh, that's not fair. I wanted to see my mom. But I would have had to have been able to show proof of, you know, negative test, or I would have to, quarantine my ass for 2 weeks. Both of which I can't really afford to do. Well, I can't afford to be at home for 2 weeks. Twitch doesn't pay well.
That it does not.
We're not the level of Markiplier, Jacksepticeye, or Fizzy.
Yeah.
Actually, Mark and Jack had years to, cultivate their huge communities that are willing to throw money at their feet. Plus, they've also got their years-long YouTube careers. So they're actually quite good at what they do and make money doing it. Despite all the insanity that has been going between the two platforms. Then, there's Fizzy. He only recently started doing YouTube vids. But he's been doing Twitch for about 2 years. And you see the community he's already garnered in just a year. That's gonna take a while. He's way younger than me. He's like, what, almost like a full 10 years younger than me? He young blood, man. I'm 32. I ain't getting younger. I'm 32. I'm a truck driver, so I have a only semi-secure job. I say that with a semi-secure job. Yeah, I know. I accidentally made a pun, and it works out. I say it's semi-secure because the only way that my boss has really made any money is mostly because of me and another one of our drivers. The rest of our drivers are night drivers. Then there's me and one other driver during the day. We're the only 2 day drivers he has. Everybody else runs at night. And they take whatever runs come across the table. And they'll do them. But not all of them make the amount of miles that me and our other driver, Mohammed, does. He works Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. And I think he may work Sundays too. Yeah, that might be up in the air. He does not work on Tuesdays because it has to do with his religion. He doesn't work on Tuesday. Me, I try to work Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and I try to keep Saturday and Sunday off now. I mostly want to be able to do this stuff, but I also kind of just, I want to relax. Sunday is like my relaxation day. Friday night is VR chat. Saturday is like whatever other game I feel like choosing, or having my Discord choose, and then Destiny 2 with George. I've been trying to keep to a somewhat strict schedule. It's not very strict, considering instead of playing what my Discord wanted me to play today, which was supposed to be Cyberpunk, I ended up playing No Man's Sky with Cookie and Maluk. Well, it's because I really didn't feel like playing Cyberpunk today, and I don't know why. I was enjoying the game. I still enjoy the game. I just haven't really felt like playing it immediately. So then I go and basically buy Cookie No Man's Sky, and he very quickly found out the flight mechanics are extremely different compared to Elite Dangerous. Very vastly different.
Very much.
Every time he lifted off, he'd start going into like a spin or a barrel roll or a flip or something. I'd just look over, I'd see Cookie getting his ship, and he'd just start lifting off. And then after it's done doing its liftoff animation, flips. Like, oh look at those aerial acrobatics. They're all on purpose! I'm sorry, Cookie. He's actually enjoying the game. Despite it. But good lord. So I told him, I was like, yeah, I think you probably do better with a controller. I'm not gonna lie on that note. The game is best played with a controller than it is with mouse and keyboard. And I don't know what it is about his own mouse and keyboard, but it just freaks out. It freaks his stuff out very badly. So, I got it for him because it is half off. Frosty's gonna be here soon. It is, yeah, that's...
Soon, trademark.
Soon, trademark. I am not kidding. No Man's Sky right now on Steam is half off. Instead of it being the $60 price tag that it actually is, it's right now $30. That's why I told Cookie, he's like, I'm going to get this for you for Christmas. He's like, I could buy it later. He's like, no, right now it's $30. Oh. So I got it for him for Christmas. I don't get Cookie Christmas presents often. I usually just kind of, you know, I give him money for working on things. Hello, honey.
Pog.
Yes, dear.
Pog.
Yes.
Why? Why? Why you do that?
Why I do what?
Got the avatar on your profile in the friends list.
Gee,
Why?
I wonder.
I
Merry Christmas, honey. Cookie did this for me.
You're trying to make me cry, aren't you?
No, I'm not trying to. But I knew you didn't have your avatar yet. You hadn't had this made yet for you. Oh, trust me, if I find a better husky version, I will have him make it. Cloning's on. I love you. This is yours. And it's actually your height. It is your actual height. 4'2".
I can't clone it.
Oh.
Are you sure you turned
Now you can do it. Don't mind me. Don't mind me, I'm a doofus. But I'm your doofus.
You silly.
Congratulations, honey. You are now in VR chat. Yep. So he's still going to be working a little bit more on it. He's actually going to be putting the yin yang on the shoulders like it is on your character sheet. Oh, that's not all. This avatar actually came with some things.
I can see that. Whoa.
Oh, that's not the only thing. Look at my butt. You have a selection.
Oh my god.
You can wag your tail.
Oh my god.
Here comes your creator now. I love you. He actually,
Easy.
basically what I did was I gave him the money so he could get a hold of the model. And the model was actually a full packet that had both the male and the female versions. And, yeah. It's great. I saw you, Cookie. Oh, there he is. Hi, Cookie.
Hello.
Whoops.
I need to mute your stream now. I just got home.
Dad, that was our doing. That was me, Silver, and Salvador's doing. So,
Hello.
she asked me why. Why? Why do you have this? I had Cookie make it.
Hello.
Oh, trust me. If
I'm
we
gonna
manage
go
to
do
find
something for a bit. I'll
go
be
right
back
on
in a
ahead,
minute.
Sal. We'll see you later.
Later, pal.
So,
And,
if we
only
find
thing that's
an
left
even
on the
better
husky-
husky, if we do find an even better, more detailed husky, I will shell the money for it. And we'll do it again. I will do it again. You know it. And I will pay him to do it again.
With the world... Which
Frosty the Husky, what the fuck?
It was just
He was-
naming for the avatar.
He was.
And
He
I
did
was
it in 8
tired, sleep
hours.
deprived.
He was very
Fuck.
sleep deprived at the time. He can fix it later.
No, Frosty.
How dare?
Frosty. I did it overnight.
Yeah, he
I
did.
How
He
long
did it.
you know me? How dare?
I haven't long.
No, I'm
I haven't
kidding.
known
I'm
very long.
kidding.
Well,
I
he
haven't
he
known
did
you
it
very
last night. He actually did it all overnight. I love you.
I just licked myself.
Yes, you did. And now,
Holy fuck, it just got really hot in this room.
did it? Oh yeah, there's colliders. There's colliders on even the
You get-
face.
You gave me a nice bite.
You're very welcome. Hang on.
The booty.
My cat Booger just comes to say hi.
I'm sitting on my chair right now. But you know that if we do find an even better detailed husky avatar, we are going to make him or make her again.
Oh.
Because we both know that this one, even though it was relatively cheap to get a hold of, it is quite cartoony.
Yes, it is. Although the eyebrows,
Have you seen it already?
Fucking
Like
eyebrows.
every time you your eyes
Here.
close, the eyebrows come
Here, you
down
can see it
with
better
it.
with- There you go. Here you can see it better.
Oh Lord. Right now, her avatar is staring at my tits. They move. They're collidable. Boing 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 boing.
Yes.
I don't think.
There's
I don't think. I
colliders
don't know how you
on-
feel about me
Hang on,
playing
wait,
with your
wait, wait,
tits.
wait, stop.
Oh. You didn't crash me.
What's in there? Do I want to know?
Oh, it's the actual card, the actual note card of the person who made the model.
Oh yeah,
It tells you the link. It pretty much gives you the link to their Gumroad.
yeah. Instead of it being in the head, it's down here.
Yeah, it's in like their stomach region, right around here.
Wow.
Like,
Okay, then.
Right. Yeah, right behind your tits.
So
What do you mean,
The
my
heart.
tit?
I mean,
Yes.
yeah, your tit, your boob. We wanted to make sure that it didn't look so cartoony that I'm moving this out of the way. It keeps making me want to grab it. We wanted to make sure that the tits didn't look torpedo-ish, even though you can thank the original creator of the model.
If the tits
oh,
get any
did you
larger
get
than
that-
what they already are right now.
Did you get that file I sent you?
Yes, I got the mail for it. The file. Yes, I got the file, but I wasn't home at the time to download it.
Well, I mean, I at
I
least
literally
wanted to make
just
sure I
got
sent
home.
it to you. It's
Yeah, you
what
did.
she just purchased today. She just purchased that in real life.
Huh.
She really liked the dress that Sky drew her in. So she decided to buy the
Aw,
dress.
Cute.
And it got me curious to you know where I got that from, right?
No, I don't.
VRC mods. So apparently
Oh.
I can go on it because, you know, Windows 10 bullshit, but I only see one ad compared to what,
The amount
Your-
of ads I saw.
yeah, the amount of ads you saw, it was completely almost covering the entire screen. But for me, one ad in my lower right hand corner, I'm like, this is the exact
it's like,
opposite
that's
of what
not-
I saw with Cookie. What is going on here?
Yeah,
So I
here's the
grabbed
fun
as
thing.
much, I
went
grabbed a bunch
on-
of things.
Like, I can go back onto VRC mods again. I just be on my laptop this time.
Oh, because it's running Windows 10 as opposed to the other stuff.
Yeah, it's running Windows 10 advertising. So every time I go on there, guess what dies?
The computer.
Windows 7.
What the?
Windows 7 dies.
Yeah.
Oh my.
What? Are you playing?
What's up with the teeth?
What, you got-
Oh, that
oh.
one is a slight hiccup.
I look inside your head and like some of them are blue.
oh
I
yeah.
have to figure out why
So-
where they are located on that texture.
I will
Because when I
show
went
you
to
what
look
he
at the
showed me
UV
later,
mapping,
honey.
it's-
It is
Oh
insane.
no.
So he had to utilize
a
Blender to
clusterfuck.
paint this. He
Ah.
utilized Blender
Yeah.
to help get
everything
everything
you see
set up.
on. Yeah, everything you see on the model, Blender paint. Except for the eyes. The eyes were not Blender.
The eyes were
Which
separate.
I know the lighting of the world is.
This
well,
world's
eyes were on
lighting
the
is
same
sucky.
texture file as the tail.
What the?
Yeah.
So I do have to two different colors because on my end I just look the same. What the fuck?
Actually,
Wait,
Well, you gotta remember, I'm
That's
playing in
tricky.
VR and
It's
I'm
my own.
sitting in a chair, so it's forcing me to be slightly taller than you. So it makes me stand straight up when I have it in seated mode.
yeah, no.
So
Very
when
much.
I touch my face,
God
when I touch my face back here, it squishes. See? Squish, squish. I can't do that with yours.
right now because of these. How dare.
Now, here's one thing to know, Frosty. Your nose also has a glider. It wiggles.
Well, I don't know, I can't touch my nose, can I?
Well, that's why I was the one who decided to, you know, test it out for VR as well. In case you decided to
And
finally
the
get a VR headset.
Which the entire avatar is already has been set up by the creator for full body tracking.
Yep.
Which I have a high doubt that you would go for full body tracking. You just want to do the headset and the.
You just want to be able to.
But again,
arms.
Oh, this is my real height in VR. Wow.
Yep, this is your real
I'm
height.
too tiny as shit.
You're 4'2". You're 4'2".
yeah.
Remember, my current avatar that I'm currently using is about 3 foot.
Which if I remember, we're.
I
Everyone
am
is
3
small.
foot tall in this.
Oh right, I don't have your avatar, do I?
You
I'm
never
saved
had
to
my
mine, so I
avatar.
don't know
How?
what it would-
You're the one that made it.
I don't know. I think I may have sent it to you, or I uploaded it to your account.
No, you sent it to Ness. I had you
Oh,
send
right,
it to Ness.
Right. Ness was the one who uploaded it. Ness was the one who uploaded that. I did. Okay.
If you wanted,
But yeah,
yeah, I'd say you still have it. You should still have it
I
saved
still got
somewhere.
the original files, which I can
Yeah.
still update it.
Yeah,
Right.
you can see already where the problems are.
Yeah, some of it is broken. Yeah, I know.
Very
I just
broken.
Can't edit that.
Even
As-
we'll find another. Oh my, that is bright white and rainbow
Did
colors.
Rainbow just barf on you? Rainbow just barf on you or something.
I think Rainbow
I
Dash
mean, I've got.
threw up there all over.
Also,
drink-
this is
they
the
drink too much-
weird
oh.
world that you're
They just
also
keep
in.
getting taller. Why? I mean, I understand that one.
What do you mean?
So
Just keep scaling up.
they just keep getting bigger.
Where's the other one?
Well, I'm waiting for Frosty's avatar to load.
Frosty keeps changing.
Apparently, VR chat. Yeah.
I can't
So-
see any of these, bro.
That's the
Of course I can,
female
what do you
version.
mean? I always do it.
Yeah, there's a female version of what George wants, which is for Raven, am I correct?
Yep, that's the one I want to utilize for Raven.
Also, the wings are something completely separate that I did just for this avatar.
Yeah, I kind of figured because I don't remember seeing the wings on the original at all.
You know, I went to vrcmod.com. and
Oh, that's
found it
adorable.
before they bought the version. And that's what it is.
You being all the way up there, I can barely hear you all the way down here. This is
How about
weird.
now?
Yep, I can hear you down here. Wow. The
Yeah,
proximity
VRChat has
voice thing.
implemented a much more difficult proximity chat now.
Sophisticated proximity chat. Which
Proximity
means
chat
if
that
your
is
height,
not exactly sophisticated, it's just derp.
it's just derp. They would still like to say, "Oh, it's way more sophisticated." It's more like
No,
if we are 3 feet tall
Oh, yeah,
and
dude.
someone is like over 6 foot tall. Oh yeah, you do have it. Or did you just clone me?
Oh, I can actually see it.
No, I haven't.
Okay, I'll say
Beware. Ah, yes, the pint. The pint ticket.
we're not doing that. We are not doing that with the pony one.
No, I know.
We are not doing
But
this.
I'm
This is a
still
great
giving you the
joke and
Irish hat,
all.
though.
It's a great fucking
I'm
joke.
still giving you the hat.
The
I'm
hat
still
I'm
giving you the
okay
hat,
with.
though.
The reason why I'm okay with the hat is I tried looking up military hat and still nothing. And what you said,
That's because I actually was
$500
able-
for a piece of clothing? No.
Yeah.
Just
Which a
not.
friend of mine actually reminded me over via Discord. Like, I have a friend of mine who searches the internet for models and shit. He reminded me of a Gmod pack that has nothing but military models that also has a military hat.
Because I sent a pic, like, it doesn't.
What the hell?
She opened a can.
No, I didn't.
I heard a can.
It sounded. It
No, you
sounded
didn't.
like a. No, it sounded more like a demon. Like, back you, demon. I got a can. Fuck you.
You didn't hear nothing. See, not hearing nothing.
Uh-huh.
I heard that.
That's nothing to worry about that.
Uh-huh.
Back.
You're
I'm
lucky
not
for me, it's
voting.
Christmas. For you, it's the day after Christmas. But yes.
Well, I didn't exactly get to drink yesterday.
Meanwhile, my mom is over at my stepfather's grandparents' place,
Ugh.
and she's getting drunk with wine.
Wine is a weird drunk, by the way.
Yes.
How fast do you think I can down it?
It's not one where, like, she's drinking alcohol. She knows when she's gonna start getting woo. Wine? You don't know.
She gets hot flashes every time she drinks it.
You don't know. It's a alcohol that sneaks
Who
up on
drinks
you.
wine? That's such a pussy drink.
Someone who thinks they're so sophisticated. Wow. English is not my #1 language anymore.
Apparently.
It's about to not be mine.
English is
soon.
dumb.
Like my English went.
Oh. Apparently, Ness joined
How
the
do
chat and
English
typed in
again?
question mark.
Don't worry, Ness. You're gonna have fun with this, aren't you? Oh yeah, Ness. You're also gonna have a lot more singing again, as I did more in the last stream today alone with George or with Cookie.
Nice. I need to remember to unmute my mic. It helps.
I could do better.
Well, we know you can do better. We've
Here's
heard
a-
it.
Yeah, I
Oh
can do
my
better.
god.
Here's an avatar that you
Oh my
might like.
god. The Kanachi. The Kanachi. This is the one before Kana added more to it. You looking dirt. For me, the avatar's looking at me. But also,
Oh, and Frosty copied it.
so
Well, your fucking cloning's on. What am I gonna do?
of course.
I know.
I mean, my
I left
cloning's
it
still on too.
Like, I tend to leave it on because earlier George was copying the avatar so he could get to.
Actually.
Back to the verge.
Yeah, your volume's at 100. So yeah, we can thank VR
Yeah.
chat.
VR chat's proximity
Welcome
chat.
to
Yes,
VR Chat.
A home to 1,000 worlds.
VR chat.
So I don't know what Kana had done to that avatar, but she might not
I
have.
actually kind of know what they did.
What was
I
it?
do kind of know what they did. Apparently, they may have accidentally re-added the butthole. While also changing out the textures that I did for the clothing. Yeah.
For the mirror.
What's funny is that on the version that I have, there is no butthole.
Yeah,
It's been
you
Okay, there we
removed
go.
it already. So
Yeah.
what happened was you saw in the video, right? Where is it? So PK was actually impressed by the avatar that you'd created. And so he was admiring the handiwork and he decided to get low
And
and
look at the butthole.
found a butthole. He's like, oh my god, I can't unsee this. He's like, what did you do? I found a butthole.
No, not that one. Not that one.
What?
And Q kind of. I don't remember.
And
if he
Connor
kinda
just
beat him
kind of
with
got
a stick.
upset just a little bit. He's like, why did you look under my skirt? Frosty. What the?
What the hell?
How?
What?
Adventures of Drunk Frosty?
What?
You went Poof.
Okay,
And then
that
back.
is better. That is much better.
That is some Santa Claus shit going on here. Santa Claus doesn't actually go up and down the chimneys, he just poofs. There she is.
You know, what's funny is that...
Found
there was
you.
a Santa Claus movie, like, there was a Christmas movie that kind of...
Honey, it's a lot harder for you to hide from me when I can see your name above your head.
Kinda hard to hide, Frosty.
Now, it's easier for me to not notice you when I'm staring at the mirror.
Bruh.
I love you. Oh no, she didn't turn on a voice modulator, did she? Yep, she turned on the voice modulator. Here we go again.
First part of the audio, I couldn't tell if it was voice modulator, a clip of something, or their part.
It
I
could have
couldn't
been
tell.
all three at once.
It could be those What the hell happened?
Ow.
Oh.
Ta-da.
Ta-da.
Good lord. What the? I found the one that does not move. Okay. Yeah, that's the one that's actually not affected by the gravity of the world. Really? I did not notice the nativity scene. It's a nice addition.
Oh, that.
So, have we talked about our Lord and Savior, the fuzzy version of Jeebus?
Apparently, Floop the Christ.
Floof the Christ. One of the wise men is a dragon. Another one's a cat. And I think the last one's a dog.
No, the one that's over here in the green. That one is a. I think that's a fennec, or no, that's a fox. From it's the fire Pokemon, the fire fox Pokemon from Pokemon. That one.
All right. Charmander. Then.
I think that's Charmander.
the hell
or
are
it's
you?
Viridian Dragon because
Ow. Meanwhile, you
that
got.
one is.
And then on the roof is a dog with wearing a star.
And there's a sheep.
And let's see,
This
cat,
is all incredibly
bunny,
adorable.
another dog. The sheep makes absolutely no sense. And I can never
Why
get
is
close
yours
enough to
muted?
that to do anything.
Nighthawk, they wanted to feel included.
I just wanted to feel included.
That's the story of 2020, isn't it?
Yeah, this is it's completely crazy. Ow, can't do anything with that. All right.
Chat, you done?
Can't do anything to the presence of the tree, which,
Good.
fun fact,
Ow.
I ended up getting a new thing for, like, some new fox toys. IRL. Like a
Nice.
stuffed fox, a tiny fox backpack, and a tiny floof ball of a fox that actually is supposed to go on those tiny hand sanitizer dispensers. Yeah. Except it's just a ball of fluff, and it's just so soft.
Just fluff.
Very fluff.
Oh man. Oh boy. Sorry, I had a big yawn. Hey Frosty. Have you played No Man's Sky before?
No.
Have you ever wanted to?
I do know earlier
I don't
today I
know.
was fucking flying in circles.
Yeah, he was flying in circles. It's actually
Because
seemed
every
like you
time
were
I took
having some
off,
fun,
I would
though.
just start spinning. Was having a little bit of fun at the beginning, and just afterwards start getting nauseated.
it just starts getting nauseating because you're staring at a screen. And it won't
I'm
stop
staring at
spinning.
a screen that won't stop spinning. It's like, when will? It's like,
When
oh,
will
I
it
wanna get off
end?
Mr. Bones' wild ride.
I don't know. Just I say land, but every time you had to lift off, you had to land immediately again. Oh God, it's a snow version.
Oh my. You know, I have to take my husband to play.
Why? Why you do
Why?
this?
What do you mean?
Are you trying to bring me to the bone zone?
They're trying to get you
Bruh.
off the wild ride.
I mean, you have a bone on your back, so you're trying to take me to
Bruh.
the bone zone? Don't try and smother me with the pillow. Surely I'll just turn them off. Ha. You could always just, turn off the pillow stuff. I'm not gonna ask why you were on the floor, sir.
Who, me?
You and your size 20 shoes.
Hey, don't talk shit about my size 20. I'll curse off you.
You know what they say about people
Bro,
with
look
big
at them
shoes?
They have fake interior.
Bro, I could use your
They
feet
got
as a
big feet.
tennis racket.
It's like they got big feet. That's all.
No, the main joke is that they have big insecurities. They just
Bro, I could play soccer with your big ass shoes.
big shoes.
I could fit in
Who
one
needs
of
a
those
ball when you have
shoes.
a massive shoe?
Who needs a ball when you got a massive shoe? Yeah, you're right.
I know what I forgot upstairs. I forgot a pair of
Massive shoe, I
shoes
think
sitting
you
up there,
pocket
didn't
ball.
I? Whoops.
Bro, your hair looks like a fucking ball. I'll use your head as a ball.
Actually, this is you know, Madness Combat?
The Grey Wizard versus the Bald Eagle.
I'm gonna take you don't know what Madness Combat is.
Yeah.
Madness Combat started on Newgrounds with Flash animations.
And now the Flash animation is dead.
Actually, it dies in 7 days.
Yeah, some of my favorite sites aren't going to have anything new.
Yeah, for a long time. Which Newgrounds is just gonna end up dying off, or they have to move over to just straight up videos or find a new way to make games. Which is one thing that does suck, because Newgrounds was awesome.
And there's plenty of new ways to make games. We
Yeah.
could add hair to your husky.
Yeah.
Would you like long hair to add to your husky?
Yeah.
The way how I'm holding this cat is making
Ah.
me smoking it.
Don't kill the messenger.
Get that shit out of here.
He just
that-
gets rid of.
Candy can.
Would you like a candy cane? Not really. But
Fuck you, my candy can. Bastard.
Candy Canane.
candy cananes.
Did you go the other one through the room?
Maybe.
Why is it German?
That one doesn't yeet. I'm sorry, honey. It doesn't go anywhere. It just sticks in the air.
Nah, here, I'll get rid of that one.
You know, if I could adjust this thing without turning it
So,
off, that would be
would
amazing.
would you like a wonderful head of hair on your husky?
Yeah.
Yeah. Think we could do that?
You want long hair on your husky?
I think we can give long hair on the husky. Think this hair would work just fine?
Do they want? Depends if they have it.
Let's see if we can
And
find
what?
it. The hair.
The hair.
I'm looking
that
at
you
this
have on
hair.
your head right now.
I don't know where to get it.
I think I might be able to find it. I'll try. I'll try and find it, and I'll try and send it
Let's
to
say
you.
Better say you're trying to ask someone who's getting drunk right now.
I mean, we're asking
Oh,
if you
you
would
didn't
like to
forget
have
it.
hair added to your husky. That's all.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah. Frosty the husky with hair. Long hair.
Because that the avatar currently doesn't even really doesn't look like it's even covered in hair. With as cartoony as it is. We'll only blame the original creator of the model for going with the
Here's
cartooniness.
a fun thing to know of the actual blinking animation for the eyes. I actually recently found out does not bring down the eyebrow.
What's it doing?
So, what the hell is the other? What the hell is the other
Okay.
animation? What the hell is the other animation that has the blinking animation?
I don't know. Because usually
Forgot my-
the
my seat for standing
the
for this
eyebrows
one.
aren't even a
Oh, no.
part of, the actual eyelid.
Yeah. Anyways, something I'll have to figure out later.
Yeah. Don't worry, I'll find everything, or at least try to find as much as I can. Especially the hair. The amount of dynamic bones in this hair, holy crap. What are you...
Actually, you want to
What?
know how many dynamic bones are in George's hair?
How many, actually?
Mm.
Because I have a feeling you counted.
40.
40?
Yeah.
That's just his hair?
Yeah, because I actually bound it to the head base.
Oh,
of it,
okay.
and it spread out to the rest of the hair. So it made it much easier for me to actually monitor all of it at the same time.
Oh, okay. Just crunching. You're crunching and munching over here. She's drinking alcohol and crunching and munching.
The real question is, what are they munching on?
There it is.
Alright. What time is it? Got 5 people viewing me right now. They're just viewing me staring at my girlfriend who's getting drunk and eating chips. I think it's chips. Are you eating chips?
Mm-hmm.
Or,
Yes.
Like, what kind of chips? Is it?
More people need to follow you, cause you're...
I know, more people need to follow George. Like, go follow this man. If you're new to this, follow him. Follow him, he's a sweetheart.
Damn it.
Do it!
He's a
They're all like, just
do it,
do
you
it.
bastards!
All I hear is,
Do it! Right now!
just do it.
Just do it!
You
Just do it!
make your dreams a reality. Just do it. Somebody just knocked on our door.
Do it.
No, I didn't.
Do it.
Star Wars.
Do it. Do it now. Do it. Emperor Palpatine, I broke my pencil. What do? Glue it. Do it. Glue it. Glue it.
Ever felt
What the hell?
Do it.
I look over and
Emperor
it's a
Palpatine,
femboy
what do we do
hooter.
with the rest of these vegetables? Stew it.
oh hi.
Stew it.
Emperor Palpatine, what should I do with this?
Stow it. I haven't heard that one before. Stow it.
It's like
All
when
of my
Emperor
quest avatars
Palpatine
are
survives
broken.
his fall and he no longer is allowed to be,
Yeah, because
in a
VRC
position of
has
power.
avatars.
So he has to work in the... What the...
No, all of my quest avatars, they're... Or most of them are pawns, like this one.
Yeah.
Except they're short. And the viewpoint I didn't change. Which means every time I go into one...
Your viewpoint's a lot
let's
higher
not
than
do
it
the
needs to be.
blinding one. Like
Actually,
this.
Here's an avatar that does go against
So-
what I enjoy, like what I am.
Wow.
It's gotta be-
Noose! Killing makes my dick hard! Nobody's going to your funeral! This shit ends! There's no way out! I'm aiming for your head!
You missed. Huh. Alright, they're right,
What?
shield.
Did you learn to shoot from stormtroopers?
I have a feeling he's missing a purpose because it's all in the wall.
Yeah.
Are you sure you're not the one drinking?
Oh wait, it actually makes real bullet holes in this map with this?
Yeah, yeah. Aim at the wall and fire.
I'm short.
Hello, good sir.
Noose! Drop the weapon! I'm trained to disarm or kill!
Since when did I get 4 stars immediately? What the hell?
You're under arrest.
I didn't do it.
will use deadly force!
It wasn't me.
Say that to the court of law.
Ah! It was the one-armed man and his little twin. Well, shit.
I don't know where you are, but can you stop real quick and then get off of it?
What?
I need you to sit on the chair that I'm holding and then get off of it. Because on my end,
I'm
you're
hit!
sitting in the chair.
Wasted.
I can actually see you.
That's weird. But yeah,
It's a bug.
it's Frosty. Frosty, my girlfriend. She finally gets to have her own self in VR chat.
Your chat, are you gonna work? Thank you.
Hey, Hawk.
Yes.
You should turn your cloning off.
Oh yeah, you want one for
I should, but then how will I
could easily just become you.
That's the point.
I am you now.
I'm trying to You remember your Melvolution? Well, this is Hawk Simulation.
What's even funnier is
Nope.
the Hawk avatar can change.
I've simulated you.
Yeah. The Hawk avatar is able to change colors. So I had an entire room filled with Hawk Skittles.
Yeah.
Oh, is that why there was a green one?
Yes.
Yes.
Even though it's technically a public
Fine.
avatar, I wanted to allow this to happen. On top of that, whenever you're
look,
changing the
purple
color of
Hawk.
the avatar, the eyes change with it.
Hey, look, I'm now purple.
Oh, it's more pink, but okay.
I get to stay like this, and they get to choose whatever color they want.
God.
How about now? Also, it changes the color of the tongue too. Because look at the
All in
tongue.
all, you're just
Yeah.
a salty bird.
Ah.
Hawk smash.
Oh yeah. A little
Hawk smash. And it's like I have an army. We have a hawk. It just cuts to this version of me.
Wait, we have a salty bird.
You have a salty hawk.
Also, you can give yourself a snoot too.
Yeah, give yourself a snoot, and
Did
she
you
already
read-
knows that the tits. We've
Uh,
left it all
boobies.
on.
Yeah, I left it
Did
on
you
because
rename
I
your-
thought, fuck it,
your
I was too
starship?
tired and lazy to fix it. So I was like, sure.
But the thing that we haven't done was work with it, where we could
Oh, you-
have the shirt kind of go
Bro, you
with
need to
it.
fix the ears.
Yeah,
Fuck.
which,
Yeah, the
I
ears
don't
are.
mind that.
Because the ears
Yeah.
don't change color.
Which is fine. Like, it's kind of, it makes it more unique to the body because it makes
Yeah.
it look a
Hey,
little
Hawk.
bit more silly. Like podcast.
Yes, Mel.
Ears, and then you can change.
Did you rename your starship the Salty Space Hawk?
I did not yet. I just asked Frosty
renamed
if
my-
she was interested in trying to play No Man's Sky at some point.
Oh,
because it's
Foxfire
so
cheap.
is in your chat now.
Fox!
I mean, I would, but
Oh!
I don't know.
Why you has
I'm wondering
tits?
why
I
you
think
had
I've
tits.
just kind of decided
That just kind of
that
came with the
the
avatar.
Deaf are just my enemies.
It's something that I left in there when I was making it, and I just like, yeah, this is fine.
He's like, yeah, this is fine.
Boobies.
We'll do some updating where we'll find a better hoodie that we can actually work around the tits. That way, they're not
Boobies.
because
Yeah.
we want to be able to utilize the avatar's features already. But eventually, I'm going to start utilizing another avatar that I've
Be right
already
back.
commissioned Cookie to be doing. Actually, 2 of them.
Which
They're
will
going to
be
run on
two
the
in one.
SDK2 instead of the SDK3. As much as I love my SDK3, he's still learning it.
I've tried working with. Well, here's the thing. When you're trying to work with an SDK2 avatar and bring it to SDK3, SDK2 has some stuff that only works in SDK2.
Yeah.
Example being the blinking. In SDK2, both eyes have a separate animation for blinking, whereas SDK3,
So you have to sync
both
them
eyes
up.
have one animation. Actually,
SDK3 only
Wait,
has
SDK
one?
no. Yeah, SDK3 only has one blinking animation. Okay. SDK2 has two, which when SDK2 runs with it, it syncs them up at the same time.
Oh, okay.
So if I want to go through the painstaking process of making a brand new blinking animation, which I sure as shit don't, because that's already a pain in the ass stuff.
So, which is why it's better for us to get a hold of an avatar that's already got everything there.
The Nanachi here is the Nanachis before they went SDK. I tried porting them over to the
SDK3.
SDK2 versions before SDK3, which excuse me,
There's no
which
excuse.
it did work to some degree of success.
Yeah.
Well, the only problem was there was no blinking, and there was no other things added with them. Thanks to SDK3 Nanachis, I was able to replace all the Nanachis that I ported over to SDK2.
Oh, okay.
Ported from SDK2 to SDK3.
So,
So
I guess.
right now, Hawk is running on. So Hawk, like every single Nanachi that I have now, DK3, except for Mama Nanachi Prime. That one is
Mama
still
Nanachi
SDK.
Prime. I love how that gets named Prime. The main subject. Prime. Complete with
What else would you call it?
collidable
Configuration?
titties. I mean, yeah, you'd be
Wow.
right.
What would you
I
call
don't really
it?
give
Yeah,
a fuck.
now that I think about it, you do remind me of Optimus Prime, so, blue eyes and all.
well, the blue eyes thing is more. Mama Nanachi has an overabundance of soul.
And then boobies.
And well, now you understand. They just.
I could use your boobies as a pillow.
She's definitely gone. Here you go.
I could lay on them.
What's stopping you from doing that?
They're like
Nothing.
big squishy balloons.
So this one was wondering why
Imagine how
we had
much
somehow
milk they
ended
hold.
up having a
They hold a
conversation
lot of chocolate
about boobs this
It'd be
morning.
a lot of milk. Boobies are great.
He's like, why are we talking about this?
Ah.
Because boobs are great.
These titties are full of chocolate milk.
It doesn't work like that.
She's drunk and
Mama
she
Nanachi's
understands.
made of magic. Mama
Don't say
Nanachi
Mama
is
Nanachi's
full
magic.
of magic.
You have to remember that.
E.
It may not work
Mama
like that
Nanachi has a lot
in
of magic.
reality, but we're not in reality. We're in virtual reality.
We ignore reality.
We reject their reality and substitute them in. Almost. There's actually a world that does that. You're bouncing on a tit. Oh, and I changed my my screen capture cam, my stream cam settings, so that it's able to pick up other people. Which means anybody can mess with my camera.
Wartime Nanachi.
You're a bit late for war, don't you think?
This Nanachi comes with his own.
But you're a bit late for war.
Oh no, it's more of like he's a scouter.
He's just here to
What?
wait. He's just there to watch, not fight.
Star Trek. Making me think. I love you more.
No, I'm fairly sure that I love you more.
No, I love you more. No, I love you more.
Hope I love you more.
No, I love you more.
We're
Stop
not
with this
even
sh-
done
No, I love
with
you more.
your
Oh,
avatar yet.
I love you. I love
We're
you
not-
more. I'll snuggle the shit out of you.
Oh, I know you'll snuggle the shit out of me, but I'm
I'll get
fairly
the
sure.
fuck out of you.
I love you. I just love you so much.
You'll get all my attention.
You know that?
I mean, I'd get us a room, but we're in one.
Ah, I get it.
And I'm
Honey
And
guy,
I'm
haha.
streaming.
Ah, my boyfriend silly, haha.
I am a goofball. I'm just a goofball. Sure.
I
it's
have
time.
only 2 models that I
That is why I
that
love
I
you.
don't want to show on stream. Mostly because one of them is not safe, and the other one.
Obviously.
Wait,
I
you
have
a
one
PP?
avatar in my entire repertoire
No.
of things that is not really streamer friendly.
Does it have a for Jay?
I mean,
Well, the one avatar I don't want to show on stream is something that I tried to do for my significant for Packy,
yeah,
because he wanted to bring his model from Gmod
Yep.
over to VRC. Problem is, the hands were not responsive to anything
ow.
So, actually, it's much easier than explaining. I will just.
Yeah. Ah,
It's 7:55. I should probably.
ah,
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 ah.
ah.
Okay, you can change
Ah.
now.
And
You can change back now.
yeah.
Holy crap. It
The
went.
fuck is
Yeah, you-
that?
That's supposed to be packing.
Bro, what the fuck?
Yeah, that was supposed to be attacked, but his fingers, every time I try and fix them.
They got more and more broken.
Yes, to the point where he was salad fingers, basically.
So let's just say it looked like someone took his hands, put them through a power hammer, and then they came out
And proceeded to stretch
as,
his
you know, a couple of bags of Lincoln Logs.
Basically.
You just broke every bone in the hands.
Basically, because here's the thing: the person who originally made the model, the old version, which is not with the model that I'm currently using, is also broken because there are some aspects of the model that only can be used in Gmod but not Source Filmmaker. So the model cannot be spawned in Source Filmmaker. Which makes working with the model increasingly difficult. Because the person who made it in Blender, poured it to the source engine, and immediately broke it from there.
Oh, it's adorable. It's adorable.
No, you're adorable.
No, you're the adorable one right now.
Anyway,
No, you.
No, you're the adorable one. You're my adorable girlfriend right now. And don't ask me why I went straight away. Someone's gonna have a fit. Oh, look, it's adorable. I love you. Me love you long time. Me love you long time.
Me love you a long time. Me love you a long time. You was not far watching that. Oh, I could go for some fried rice now. What the fuck?
Fried rice? You want fried rice?
Fried rice. I want fried rice.
I am so I apologize if any stupidic joke that I state or say or do on this channel somehow manages to offend someone. Please do not take full offense.
If they can't handle it, that's their problem.
It is not meant to be offensive in any way. It is meant to just make you laugh.
If they can't handle it, they shouldn't be here.
Shouldn't be watching a comedian.
Yeah.
You come to a comedian to laugh, not to judge. You have no idea how many comedians is like, we don't understand why they even decide to come out if they don't wish to laugh. You left your home, where life may or may not be complete in other shade, for someone who's trying to give you a good time. No, they're not on their hands and knees. They're just trying to make you laugh. If you don't like the joke, put it in the I don't like it pile and move on. If you liked the joke, give it some chuckles.
If only people could make it that easy.
Oh, it used to be that easy.
Yeah,
People laughed at stupider stuff. I do mean stupider. Saturday Night Live would show worse things and people laughed. And they did that live on television. And they were still under scrutiny of censorship. There were still some things they did not do. Ow! My body is a little sore. Where's my soda pop? Oh. It's over there, isn't it? No! I have to reach all the way over here. Grab me a soda. You know.
You can grab me anytime.
I keep forgetting that you are very horny when you're drinking alcohol and become drunk.
No, I become lewd when I'm drunk.
Become lewder.
And horny.
No, you're definitely horny.
Go super horny.
There's a cape even.
I go super saiyan horny.
You go super saiyan horny. That's a new one.
Instead of instead of yellow hair, I'll just have white hair because I wanted Jiz. I do what?
No.
What? I don't know where I was going with that.
She has no idea where she was going with that.
Apparently not.
Oh, did you, Wait. So, this is the same female horse avatar. Is it able to change
It's the same one,
outfits?
but it's an alternate outfit.
Oh, okay.
No,
No, it's because it's SDK2, it has separate outfits. So, you have to choose
Yeah,
a separate
separate
avatar with
yeah.
that outfit.
Yeah, there's a separate person comes with the hoodie.
Which that one's the one of the hoodie.
And this. Wait,
Hoodie and
here's a
short
fun fact,
shorts.
Arnold.
Yep.
The models come with 3 separate textures for each variant. These jeans come with a khaki and black texture version. This hoodie comes with a brown this version, and I think so.
And there's absolutely nothing in his restrictions that say we can't change the color of those textures.
Correct.
So we're allowed to utilize all of our other means of retexturing and coloring,
Yes. But
but we
stick
would
with
have
what's
to
already in
apply
the model.
all of those same recolors and textures to each one so they were uniform despite our changes.
Yes. Which I
Holy
can
crap.
load up both the male and female horse models into the same project file and just same thing.
Oh, cool. They'd be under the same project file, but they would be separate entities uploaded.
Yes. And I have a huge doubt that the creator of the male female ones have separate textures. So probably under the same file, just a different.
Holy crap. Meanwhile, if the individual who had created these avatars had also created them under the SDK3 model, or at least SDK3,
There will be a lot more stuff for them.
there would not only be a lot more, they would want a lot more. Because everything would then be
Yeah.
under one avatar and
Under one.
file.
Yeah.
So they would be consistently
Which
nothing
person
but
who made-
layers.
Mhm.
I'd started kind of reading up a little more on what was going through the SDK3 process, and every single selection on that choice wheel is actually just a layer that's selected. Or
That's how Unity works. Unity does layers. Like to the naked eye, it doesn't look like much, but to Unity, it's layers.
It's a
and
lot.
Layers of animating, modeling, all that.
which
and
makes
there's
me
a
wonder
reason why
how
a
in
lot
the
of people-
hell did was it Happy Games or whatever that
Whatever.
they did the entire original video for No Man's Sky in Unity? What kind of headache was that?
Well, I can tell you this. It was a brain.
But they showed us a lot utilizing Unity as opposed to the Unreal Engine that we are using now.
Yes. That's because the Unreal Engine also processes things smoother compared to Unity.
Yeah. And they probably, well, considering Unity is actually free accessed. So that's probably
So is
what.
the Unreal Engine.
Well, yeah.
It's
Both of
just
them
you
are
have
freely
to
used.
Take
But
some.
yeah.
However, the Unreal Engine, in Blender Paint, there's also Blender shading. In Blender shading, while you're looking at the model and your attached textures, it does like this whole little line graph thing. Like you spawn one little block here, it has an output. You connect that output to an input. Kind of
Okay.
like wire.
Okay.
And it's all done visually, not via coding, which is what Unreal Engine, like a literal coding machine. Whereas
Okay, so in Unity, you're physically having to
visual
create the visual, where Unreal kind of already processes it.
No. I'm talking about the scripting part. The scripting part is
the scripting.
they're both the same forms of scripting. However, Unreal has a visual form.
Oh, so it actually shows you what you scripted.
Kind.
Basically, I want to take the box for instance. Yeah.
You see, this red area right here has an outlet. Alright.
Yeah. You're gonna find something else.
Yeah, it goes into that red output goes into this box right here.
Okay. Pick anything. There's a whole. Why are there so many? Okay, we'll use that. Oh,
That
my headset
red
power's low.
output will go into this red input.
Yeah.
And this box has a specific thing that you do. Like say, this is your input and this is your output. Let's say this is your spacebar. You jump. Now you just hooked it up directly to the actual jump input.
Wow. Okay.
Whereas Unity uses a thing called Visual Studio, which is literally typing out the code bit by bit and going and going.
Okay, so in other words, it takes longer to do the scripting and coding in Unity than it does in the other one.
Unreal, correct. Which is correct. However, people are hating on Unreal because they belong to Epic Games, and we already know.
Meanwhile, Unity, even though Unreal Engine belongs to Epic Games, it is used on so many different games that don't belong to Epic Games.
Well, actually, the people who use the Epic Games engine, if they're selling it, they have to pay a licensing fee.
I'm about to say, I'm fairly certain if the game is doing well enough, they're willing to pay it. Especially if they know it's going to do well.
Yeah. But with the license fee, Epic Games gets somewhere between 15 to 25% of the game.
What have I done?
Black magic. And I know I just bored your audience half to sleep, so I guess it's now a sleep stream.
Nah, Fox just didn't return yet. Just said be right back and that's it. It's like, why you has tits? Because why not? Tits are fun. Tits are wonderful. They're like having stress balls on your chest.
Okay.
I mean, think about it. Oh, here comes Fox. Fox is going to join us now. Here we go. Fox is going to be joining us, honey.
Hmm?
No, friend.
Yeah, no.
Give him a minute.
That's how. But the other thing is that
And Razor's going to join us
Unity
too.
has Unity has a clean UI just like the Unreal Engine. However,
Yeah.
the Unreal Engine on live.
There's a Fox.
Unity Engine has a great UI.
Hi, Fox.
Yo. Hello.
Tits are great.
Hello.
Just letting you know. Boobs are wonderful.
Fair enough.
No, there you go.
Oh, that
Howdy.
Wow, that cleared the entire wall. Good job.
Oh my.
It'll reappear.
How y'all
Maybe.
doing? Oh,
Wait, what? What happened?
So, they updated this world a little bit. And by a little bit, I mean they updated it a lot.
I
have
haven't been
gifts
on
you
the
can
Christmas
grab.
update.
Yep.
Oh.
And some of the objects are Throwable.
I
We also
feel
made
immersed.
snowmen.
I'm freezing
Or
right
snowman.
now.
Snow herm.
What is that?
Snow herm.
What? Okay.
Snow. Trust me, part of it wasn't my idea. The top half was. The bottom half was not.
I'm trying to give him an afro.
Seems legit.
It's Afro Snow herm.
Hmm?
Did everyone have a good Christmas?
Yeah.
Lakota's gonna be
Got a
joining
weighted
us somehow.
poker. This is faux pas.
Lakota is joining us from a cabin, by the way.
I know he has like very slow internet right now.
Makes me wonder how. Oh, that's the one that falls.
I was gonna say.
I need the one that doesn't. Eh.
Hey Cookie, just curious.
All the ones that don't fall are out.
Look.
So
Look,
do
Razor.
you know how to get Do you know how to get skin from like a mesh going through a shirt or something? Do you know how to keep a mesh from doing that? Like when you bend the arm
Hang on.
or something?
Hold still. I want to see that. Hold still. I want to see what's back
Come
here.
on.
I want to read it. Yeah, thought so. Zora.
Because if you don't line it
Okay.
properly, it doesn't do right.
Ow, my hand.
But
I
I would
see.
say this: go with short skirts.
Yeah, I was just curious. Well, usually I would just delete the in.
Because I did it with let's see, this one. This one used
I
to have a
feel
long
like a
sleeve
little
hoodie.
child reaching out.
I cut off a majority of the hoodie.
Aw.
Hi, Lakota.
Wait until I get
Hey,
mine.
look at her.
Wait till I get
I
my
was just curious.
my anthropone.
You see it
Because
now?
usually I just
I'll be
delete
5'7". Now I'll be looking down
Yeah,
again.
well, that's interesting.
Yeah, no. Used to be a long sleeve
Mm.
hoodie, then I cut it down to be short.
Interesting.
Mostly because the person who, well, actually, this avatar was a gift.
Ooh. Oh, did Lakota crash? Oh, hey, Mel.
Probably already.
I
Probably crashed
think
before I even got in here.
See, yeah, no.
poor
See, I was
Lakota.
working on. Usually I delete the arm there entirely so it doesn't go through it if the people are not going to change it.
Are you okay?
Haha. Mel might go burr.
Your mic-
I didn't do anything.
Your
It's,
mic actually
don't-
went just.
It
It
went-
sounded like a machine gun.
Sounded like you were in a microwave.
It went.
Like that.
There it is.
Also, a nice thing.
I don't think your Yeti's the one you're talking through right now.
What does it sound like right now?
You
Like
sound
you're
like you're
very
in a-
far
away
away.
from the mic. Like,
Yeah,
There's the
Not
code.
like
be accurate,
we can
considering
understand you
I'm not-
clearly, but
like
Yeah,
if
sorry.
I
Hey,
actually
Lakota.
stand up and get closer to it.
Wait, what happened?
This is why I told you utilize your. Well, I was
My
going to say
connection's
utilize your headset
shitty.
mic. I should have you get.
Yeah.
I mean, to be
mod
fair,
mic
you're
to
out in the
attach to your,
cabin,
headset.
probably somewhere in the middle.
Or
of
what if
nowhere.
I just turn up the game?
That doesn't
Can
exactly
you hear
help.
me better?
No, not
No.
really.
Here was asking
Doesn't really help.
No, not really.
how to get
That's
to where
just-
I didn't
Uh,
know
It makes you still sound like you're talking through a tin
I
can.
could make it a short sleeve.
oh.
Pretty much
We'll
what I
figure
did.
it
As
out.
great as your Yeti is, I don't think talking from a distance is a good idea.
But if you
Eh.
want to go through the trouble and make it a nice monk,
I'll just keep it the default
and
then.
it looks like it has like
It's my
arm
girlfriend.
movers, you can take off half of the sleeve, or I guess
Wait,
look at the
where-
side where it goes.
Where'd
on the arm.
Fox go? Just like vanished.
Make it look like it's an actual arm warmer sleeve kind of thing. And
I
it will line
see.
up with the actual clothing itself. Again, with Blender, you can do a lot of things. Which, that's what I recommend is learn a little bit of Blender with like asset removal kind of thing, which isn't hard, but it's also tedious.
Alright, what time is it? It's only 8:16 p.m.
I won't be back.
And I've been streaming this game for about 2 hours and 40 minutes. Did I somehow bring that over here?
Yes.
Holy shit. I have a far-ass reach. Holy crap.
Yes, apparently.
Hey, Lakota. So, for me right now, you are, you're in the floor.
That's because I'm still loading everything.
I'm sorry. I apologize for your slow-ass
Switch has
internet in
been
the middle of
updating
nowhere.
for like the last 3 days.
It's been updating for 3 days?
Well, that's because he's basically updating every game on his damn Switch.
Ah. You're supposed to do that from home first.
Yeah.
No, he didn't say that.
Hey, Cookie, do you want to tell her? You want to tell her, or you want me to tell her what your shit decided
yeah,
to say when
my-
I was having you install the game?
When I was installing No Man's Sky, Steam decided to say, "Hey, your download rate is gonna be like the download rate to install this game is gonna be 10 years."
It's gonna be what?
10 years.
Steam decided that it was gonna be 10 years. Like 10 years from now, I'll be able to finally play this game. Yes.
It's like,
No, I was. able
how
to
long
install it
ago
in
was
like
the
an
game
hour.
created? Wasn't that created almost? No, it wasn't created a decade ago, was it?
It was created like 3 years ago.
Felt like a decade, right? Oh. I just looked up and saw the mistletoe. Me and Frosty have been sitting under the mistletoe this whole fucking time.
There's a candy cane in one.
Got one that's a candy cane, and then me and Frosty have been standing under the mistletoe the whole time.
Yep. There's a stocking right here, but it has no internals.
It's a stocking.
You can look inside of it, and
It's
yeah, no,
just,
look inside of the stocking, and you can see it's only for the looks on the outside.
yeah, it is. It is only for the looks. Of course, I'm fairly certain it's got coal.
Yeah.
Do, do, do.
Because the map created like a rich asset. Although I'm yeah, I don't guilty of that same charge because I am still using the soldier model from Attack on Toys for George's World, which I get to update completely.
Ah.
So there's actually new stuff in George's World. That
Dang
I
it,
get to
Nez
upload,
wants me to drink water.
but-
Now I have to
Funny,
drink
could-
water.
I
It's
could
the
use
third time today.
hydrate thing 4 times.
Okay, I'm back.
Welcome back. What's funny,
Yep.
George, is that I hydrated because I got 4.2.
7 out of 10. Can do better.
Oh,
Hey,
I
it's still
know.
better than.
8.5
It's still better than.
out of
He's like 8.5.
Yeah.
Be right back.
It's been a wonderful Christmas.
Yes.
My mom has sent me $75. I bought Husky artwork and paid
Your
Cookie
avatar.
to make her avatar.
Which is your Christmas?
And I also
Which that is
paid
the
him to make
Christmas
some
gift.
other avatars later.
Ooh.
Wait.
I'll get to work on those.
Which I think-
Because I am
I have this feeling those two are going to become a staple for the channel.
Aside from your non.
Oh.
Yeah, aside from my Nanachi, because I've been running around in the Nanachi, I think, ever since October. Because that's
And
when...
recently, Squeaky got their new
Meh.
Nanachi.
And Squeak loves it. Hey, Mel. Are you having an issue?
Oh no, they're the deer.
Oh, dear. Don't worry. The buck stops here. If Mel can even get out of it.
I can get out of it.
You sound muffled like you're trapped in a pit.
You're trapped in the deer. I can get out of it. Help me!
Oh, is it one
Get
of
me
the
out of
choice?
here.
The deer.
No coins, please.
Wanna grab the deer? Oh.
Mel, you're on the other side of the wall.
I'm aware of that.
There you go.
There we go.
It's Christmas comfy Mel.
Comfy con.
This music that has been playing on my stream now since I started this frickin' afternoon. A whole
Danny Evo music.
six frickin' songs on repeat is all they could muster.
Oh, that's bad.
Dakota, are you
Yeah.
still
That
running around?
that is pretzel rocks in
They
its
are,
own
yeah.
nutshell, though. It's like they could get
Downloading everything.
as many songs as they possibly could that didn't have words or anything. It was just
Razor.
music.
Razor, I'll
Christmas
say this,
or
the things
holiday,
The things that are back
they
here
really
that
couldn't
are-
shell out
Looks
much.
like a burnt marshmallows back there.
Everything else has been
I
copyrighted.
forgot to apply the material and I've been lazy.
Okay.
Yeah, but he understands
I
lazy.
understand that. I've been lazy too.
I'd
'Cause I'm
say,
like, it's already
Razor,
past
you've
Christmas and I ain't gonna do it.
I'd say, Razor, you've been in my avatar. You've seen his handiwork on lazy.
Yes, I have.
His handiwork of lazy. We still have tits. I still have boobs. I can make Raven a Nachi. It's Ravanachi.
We have
The Raven
I think I
Nachi.
either have already removed it, or I think I still left it in. Either way, I don't care.
I like that it's so goofy and that we can mess around with it and that I can have my friends messing around with it.
Three
know what's
people
funny,
keep
Hawk?
pinging me.
I have for a while now had a plan of updating your Nanachi to where if you do the finger gun thing, you pull out your ace of spades.
That would be great.
Like all in the same hand too. Like
All
Your ace of
because
spades
that's my
is your
dominant
finger.
hand too. That is my dominant side. It's my
What,
shooting
your
side.
right hand?
Yeah, my right hand. I'm a righty. I'm sorry for any of you lefties out there.
Wow.
I'm a righty.
Imagine being a righty. Can't relate.
Okay, I think I'm gonna switch to
Because you're a lefty, right? You're that special percentage
Yeah.
of people that can
That
do
still
things
seems
with
to
their
feel
left.
like better.
So I am
So
right
we're
side
more-
dominant. I am right side dominant. But there are some things that I can only do with my left side.
I see.
Lakota
There
will
are
hop-
some things,
hop
but
into a different game entirely.
Oh, okay. See, here's the thing is, for me, nothing is made to work with my hands.
no,
when
that's
it comes to
because
lefties.
the entire, like most of the world, is designed for people that are right hand dominant or right side dominant.
Yeah,
There's a
lot
much-
a lot
there's
of
a-
left-handed people actually.
Yeah, there's a lot of left-handed people. There's also a lot of left-handed people who design things for just right-handed people.
Yeah. So a lot of the designs for a lot of avatars and all that are all right-hand dominant. Mostly because
Yeah, that's
there are
why I
more
made my
right-hand
own.
dominant people in the world than there are left-hand dominant. I'm not
But
even
that
joking, only
Oh,
that
and
time you
10%
do
of
find
the-
left-hand dominant folks like yourself, you tend to be the ones that, you know, take up the whole, I'm going to make this for myself. You actually make
See, yeah.
your left hand stuff for yourselves.
See, I literally made my own sword. I made my own avatar so I could wield a sword.
And that's where innovators
In my
come into
left
play.
hand.
Like, I could spend some
Oh,
time
you sound tired, honey.
in Unity making an animation for a
You shouldn't be.
But you're
Nazi
also
to
been
bring out
drinking.
2 Ace of Spades and dual wield them like it's like they're randoms.
Dude.
That's
Remember I told you that I'd purchased off of Wish a couple of Ace of Spades? They're made of like the foam.
Oh boy.
They
Yeah.
are supposed to be
Ooh.
1-to-1 scale. My god, they're fucking huge. I have the one that's on my hip, and I handed the other one, which is the normal version of Ace of Spades, to my friend upstairs. But I had them both in my hand. Like, this is what it feels like to hold this in both hands. And
Which, here's one thing to know, Hawk, is that it's actually lore friendly that weapons resize themselves to fit Guardians.
yeah,
So there are shorter Guardians out there who have the same gun as you that are shrunk down to fit them, instead of them running around with a
which
giant
makes
gun,
sense.
Oh,
So I
which is
looked
something
at,
the power of their light.
but when I was looking at this foam version of Ace of Spades, I completely and utterly realized that it's a kinetic weapon.
Cade's hands
It's
are
supposed-
huge.
Kate's hands are freaking huge. But
Yeah.
the other thing is
You
that
can one-hand those
Destiny
damn things.
and weapon logic, no sense. The
Actually,
Ace of
here's the funny thing,
Spades,
though.
the barrel is coming from it. Like, let's say this is the front of the gun, where the barrel
Yeah,
goes
the
out
barrel is on the underside.
of where the rotisserie is, and it made no sense.
Yeah, actually-
But then I also realized it's supposed to be a kinetic pistol, but
Here's
it's
the thing.
also not loaded the same way.
No, Hawk, here's the thing. There actually is a revolver out there that has the barrel on the underside instead of the upper, instead of the top side. Mostly because it reduces recoil.
The other weird thing about it was the striking hand. That's the striking hammer. Like every revolver in that, the striking hammer looks like it strikes the top round and not the bottom round. And I know there's like probably like a bunch of different designing things that happen on the inside that actually change that, where
Which I
you're
can tell
still
you that
cocking the hammer back, but the actual striking object is probably down towards the bottom round as opposed to the top round.
Which I can actually tell you this is the actual hammer is actually meant to look like it's going to strike the top, whereas it's actually hit bottom.
Yeah.
It's meant
God,
to be
I-
on purpose just to kill.
So
It's meant
I
to do
want
that because it confuses more people.
I want to get
That's tapped out.
Did Lakota lag out again?
Yeah, look at it left. No, they jumped engines. Sorry, they jumped to a different area.
Oh, okay. If they want to come back, they can come back. And it's not the end of the world.
Well, they jumped to Second Life because Second Life handles lag better, which is
Oh, okay.
true and untrue at the same time.
Even though
There we go.
Second Life.
Second Life is an old.
It's
old
so
engine,
old.
much
I
like
used
Call
to
of
try
Duty's
playing it, and I'm like, and that was with an older computer. That was before I started this. That was actually when I was a little kid. I was like, oh, Second Life looks cool. Let's go to it. And I realized there's a lot of adult shit that goes on in there, and you can modify the world. I'm like, oh, shy. And then I got in trouble for putting it on my dad's work computer.
Good.
Oh.
I was a kid at the time. What did you expect? Gaming was in my blood.
Blood.
And
the
now
name
here
of
we
the
are.
revolver that the Ace of Spades is based on is the Metaba auto revolver.
The Metaba?
Yes, the
I'll
Metaba.
You'll have to send a photo of that revolver then to Discord later. Because me and my buddy upstairs, we were both looking at the gun and we were trying to like really figure it out.
Well,
Just
here's the thing that you do need to know
on its
about the
basic
meta,
basis.
which is what the Ace of Spades is based off, is that the hammer in the back, you don't cock it. You never touch it.
No, you're
Like,
using.
once you cock it, no, you do cock it at least once, and then once you fire, it automatically brings the hammer back.
Yeah. Because the
So,
Ace of
the only
Spades
time you
doesn't
ever
look like
touch
it's a
it is-
double action revolver. It looks like it's single action.
No. Correct. Which the Metaba is the exact same way. The Metaba has a under barrel, the hammer strike the back, which has a gas piston that pushes back.
Oh.
That way the Metaba is ready to fire a gun.
Again.
And it has a high reduced recoil, saying you fire 2 shots consecutively before you deal.
You'll probably
before
be
you deal
smacking
any
your
real
teeth out.
kickback. Actually, no.
If you're looking down the
Metaba
sight.
has the Metaba actually has a small enough recoil that if you look down the sight, like close to your face, and fire twice, then you would hit your face. But it's more of you're just barely grazing it, so that third shot would smack you. But again, the Metaba made by which the Metaba means unity, as far as I'm aware of.
Yeah.
Which
there's
which the Metaba is an expensive weapon to make, but it's also really helpful when it comes to doing stuff. Like, sure, all these other revolvers that hit the top end, those have some real kick. Like,
Yeah.
you feel powerful trying using. Like, you're about to put a hole through an M1A2 Abrams.
They
That's
make
about
you
to go
feel
clear to the other
powerful.
side of it.
You're going to do it.
Yeah.
So, one of the things I was actually going to ask Lakota, if they were, still able to sit here with us, was if they would like to try making the Ace of Spades a functionable kind of, you pull the
They
trigger,
would
the
need-
thing moves, and so does the actual revolving set.
That one would be a little difficult.
It's difficult,
Mostly
but
because-
there's a guy that I could send Lakota to, at least in terms of watching YouTube videos, where he has made 2 functioning revolvers out of nothing but plastic for 3D printing plastic.
Yeah, make a revolver out of a shovel.
Even the fire, like the trigger mechanism and hammer and stuff.
Yeah.
The
Which again, it's not easy, but
I think they used
I didn't
Fusion
say it's
360 or something
Hard. It's
to design everything.
like, yeah, but again, I didn't say it was hard. I said it was easy.
It's not. I mean, it's not going to be easy, but it's not going to be too hard. They went through many iterations because they made Vash the Stampede's gun.
Ooh.
And he could take it apart and show off the planetary and everything. It was beautiful. It's not a functional BB gun, but it is a 40 caliber,
My God, somebody added a 40mm grenade launcher attachment for a revolver.
Oh my God.
Why?
Who needs a shoulder?
Who wants to have
Like-
their wrist and arm and shoulder anymore? Not me. Just like, all right, I'm gonna pull the trigger for the grenade knock. Ah, son of a! This is why an
Actually, here's a fun thing
M32
to
rotary grenade launcher is created, because it has a buttstock.
Yeah.
Because fuck that guy and the people around him.
Actually, here's
Exactly.
a fun thing to know. A grenade launcher actually
Potato,
has
potato, Jenkins,
less
fire
recoil
over them.
than a revolver.
Fire a warning shot.
Well, here's a fun thing to know. A 40mm grenade launcher has actually less recoil than a
Oh, it
traditional
does.
weapon.
It does
Say
have a lot
an-
less. I fired
say
one.
Yeah, a 1911 has more recoil than a grenade than the 40 millimeter.
So we have it's a M32. You have M32 rotary grenade launcher, and then you have the M32 attached to an M16 or an M4.
Yeah.
It is just straight up open the tube, put in your 40 millimeter grenade, close the tube, aim for your lob, fire, and it just goes throom. That's it. Just throom. You barely feel it go throom. Then you watch the round go, and it has to spin, I think, like 3 times before it actually is armed, and then hits, and then explodes on contact. Which is why you can bounce around from this thing someplace that you need it to go. So if you want to ricochet it off of something to, put it behind a wall, and then you hear boom, and you laugh. Fire a warning shot, Jenkins, but sir, this is an M32 rotary grenade launcher. Potato, Jenkins. Fire a warning shot.
Actually, no, here's a fun thing to know, Hawk. Due to advancing technology in forms of war, the military apparently has been working on a new form of grenade launcher.
So,
which a company is already, there's already a few.
What if I told you that I fired a fully automatic grenade launcher?
I believe
and it wasn't the
However,
rotary.
I believe it, but here's the fun thing, Hawk. My favorite one out of the 5 choices that they had to choose from was a grenade that actually had a remote detonator attached to it.
Oh God. Ooh. Somebody say Halo much?
So you could fire that grenade. It bounces off a wall. It behind the target's back. You release the trigger.
Boom. Sounds about Halo-ish to me. So
I know they got
I have a story that I would like to tell for stream today. This is what I'm going to end my stream on tonight, actually. And it has to do with me being in the Army National Guard at the time.
Oh, please.
And
another Army story.
It has to do with Hawk firing a Mark 19 grenade launcher. Fully automatic grenade launcher. Now, normally, I'm just firing, regular projectile weapons, such as, Mark. Hello, how you doing, Jorgen? Nice to see you. Merry Christmas. I would be firing either M4s, M16s, and the M249s and 240 Bravos.
Yes, I do.
And geez, I had a machine gun. They gave me the tallest weapon they possibly could that held the most rounds. And fired the most rounds in one trigger pull. And geez, I fired 11 out of 11.
Not using that big butt bunny.
Day and night.
No,
well, I
using
mean,
it,
careful.
It's just not safe for stream.
Yeah, it's not safe for stream anymore.
But
yeah, I'm streaming.
I mean, I also have this other one.
Hey, you know Sway Logan, Sway Logan?
Yeah. Gotta make sure I'm facing the right way here. I'm fixing my stuff. I'm actually talking, I'm telling an Army story to close up my stream here.
Okay, I'll go.
Damn it. Yeah.
Moving out of the picture because I didn't hear the beeping.
I wasn't meaning to hit any or make it take a picture. I was trying to actually set it up so that I can have my friends included in it just in case, because it's just me readjusting the camera for that tiny little section of my screen. So I get told, Private, we're going to have you go fire the Mark 19. I asked him, like, wait, what's the Mark 19? Or you're going to fire a fully automatic grenade launcher. Words out of my mouth, okay. Just nonchalantly, okay. Get driven out there. I think I was the one driving, too. I drove me and a couple of other soldiers out to this place, a 5-ton. Showed up at the range. And they're going over, like, the safety stuff and how you're supposed to, like, load, unload, and make sure that in case of a jam, you look down so that in case when you open the dang tray, something explodes, you're not getting a face full of shrapnel. Well, I was the last person to fire the damn thing. Which I'm okay with. Definitely okay with this. Because everybody else that went before me jammed within the first 2 shots. You're supposed to fire at least like 5 or 6 rounds before you stop. Well, they didn't. They also didn't treat it like, a guy manhandling, a truck dolly in my case. So, the sergeant in charge of the range at the time was starting to kind of get, pissed, and I'm fairly certain he was drunk at the time too, or at least on a hangover. He's starting to, get uppity and started kind of, raising his voice a bit and saying that you don't treat this weapon like it's your, the girl next door. He looks at me. He's like, Hawk. I'm like, yes, Sergeant? You ever date a fat chick? My face not only went ghostly white, it just told, yes. It just basically says, yes, apparently I have. He's like, yeah, you did. Get over here and show him how it's done. I'm like, God, I didn't think I was going to get pissed today, but all right, let's do it. I get over to the damn thing.
I didn't think I had to...
They did all their explanations like they're supposed to, and there's no safety thing with me, and I'm like, all right, don't worry, I got this shit. And the last thing they told me was like, just don't let off the trigger. And I was like, oh, don't worry, I don't think I will be letting off the trigger at all. So I put in my belt of 40mm grenades. Yes, live 40mm grenades. Closed the tray, grabbed my charging handles, both of them. The whole reason he asked that question, you ever date a fat chick? You are not, and I mean you are not, treating this weapon like some dainty woman. I pulled the charging handles so hard back that the whole damn weapon almost fell onto me. That's when they realized I had strength. And then I turned it back around, and I pushed it forward, and I was ready to go. And they're like, all right, fire when ready. I picked the hardest target that I could find. Everybody in my little vicinity was like, yeah, that's how you're supposed to do it. I was like, I'm sorry I jammed it. No, you did good. And that's the story where Hawk fires a Mark 19 automatic grenade launcher and gets asked if I've ever dated a fat chick. Let me just say, I only slightly regret dating a fat chick. That moment, however, I did not regret it whatsoever. Good Lord. That same sergeant, by the way, I had seen again. He didn't remember me. And I was like, wait, why don't
sees
you
a
remember me?
1,000
Because I
faces
remember
he's
you, Sar. I was like, I was probably drunk.
He's
Okay. That explains a whole lot. You were drunk at the range, which meant you were drinking the night before. Whoa! I had a drunk man teach me how to fire a grenade launcher. That makes me feel so safe in the army.
I have a feeling hard. He was so
That
so
sergeant,
enamored by his job.
the sergeant that I
He
had
needed to
seen,
let off
I
some
told
sort
him,
of-
I told him that story. He's like, oh, I told you that? Oh, good thing. I don't remember. Like, yeah, you're lucky you don't remember. And we're over here we were at the place where we had to, get checked out. Like, make sure we were good to go overseas or something. If I needed to have shots, I was there to get my shots.
Yeah.
Oh, God. That damn sergeant. One sergeant. More people. Oh,
That sounds like
wait,
a riot.
Kana wants... Is Maluk still in here?
No.
Kana's gonna be in here shortly.
Okay then.
Kana wanted to join. I'm like, okay, I'll accept this. Oh, Lord. There have been so many weird days in my military career. One of them I actually got to drive my car to the damn range instead because they just wanted me to go and qualify. I'm like, oh, okay. Showed up. They handed me a rifle. They handed me my gas mask and everything so I could go qualify. I qualified, handed everything back in, and then I drove home. I'm like, all right, you don't need to be here anymore. Bye.
No, Hawk, here's the funny thing. I remember hearing a story about a guy who went to the qualifier, got his gas mask and everything.
Yeah.
He returned everything, including the ammo, after qualifying. Like, he didn't fire a single shot. They looked at him like, what'd you do? Apparently the dude ran onto the range and started beating the shit out of the targets.
Smash!
It's that,
like,
if I had done that and it's like you scored 30 out of 30. How? Apparently he went out there, beat every single one of their targets to death and came back. He did that while under fire? Yes. Holy shit. Oh, he's got to tear down the... He's tearing down the freaking thing so it doesn't... I saw what you did, Maluk. I know what you did. But I also understand why.
It was making me uncomfortable while I was in here.
That's not my fault. I didn't make that part. That one you can blame on Silver.
Yeah, no. But again, like, the dude ran out into the range, proceeded to beat the targets into nothing but, like, what?
Back into the
scraps of
ground.
What they used to be with the butt of the rifle.
He went
Once
straight
he
Marine
came
on this shit
back-
instead of firing on him.
I know.
I learned the hard way not to tell a Marine he wouldn't.
Oh yeah, you should have known.
Yeah.
A Marine would. Come on, It's Snowcana.
Also, hi, Con.
What?
Just goes right into the snowball. Ta-da!
Also, hello, Kana. How you doing?
Honey,
That's good.
did you walk away or something? You're in AFK mode.
I think they may have passed out the time.
Would not be surprised. She sounded tired. Yeah,
Well, they were.
my
right?
girlfriend is just kind of, she's been, she was drunk. So I'm also not surprised that
Yeah.
she's finally passing out. Meanwhile, it's daytime over
Oh.
there. It's morning for her. Gotta love Australia.
But no, like,
Where'd my
you know
snowball
the tear gas
You're in
go? It
can
melted.
Yeah, I do.
in that gas chamber for the soldier who was going to qualify. They instead of, because they didn't have any of the usual gas, they used regular tear gas cans.
Yep.
Pulled a pin,
It's gonna
tossed it
put
in.
on a bit of snow.
The soldier picked up the tear gas can and crunched it against the wall.
What?
Who is this man?
Who is this guy? I like him already. He did the smartest thing anybody else in that room should have done. Just picks up the can,
The can
crushes it on
crushed
against
it
the wall.
against the
What the
wall.
hell? This
Like,
is the
and those things are
greatest
straight
news I've
metal
ever
canisters,
heard.
Too. And like, no, here's the thing: those are straight solid metal, dude. It's like, how the hell do you crush it?
He's the Hulk.
It's not like the aluminum soda cans.
No, it's not. That is a straight can of like gas that's meant to debilitate you.
Yeah, he picked, like they say that he didn't put the mask on, but I wanted to believe that no, he did not put that mask on.
He didn't
picked
give a
the can,
shit. He just
crunched
like,
it against the wall and left.
oh, it's just tear gas. Picks up the freaking can, smashes it against the wall, and left the room. Every sergeant or drill sergeant that was in that room at that time just probably like, nah, we're not fucking with him today.
Like, fuck this.
He passes.
It's like,
Get out of here.
I'm wondering, like, I'm still wondering, was that soldier going for the Marines? Because if so, they pass.
They pass. That's straight up.
Flying colors and all.
That sounds like a Marine would do that. If a Marine was retraining for the Army and they had to go through most of that, he's just probably like, I don't feel like being here. Oh, look, they're not using the regular shit. Not breaking a sweat.
Yeah.
Time to
Like,
qualify
he ran
on the
into
rifle.
Firing range, proceed
Oh.
to beat the target suit to death.
It's
with
like,
the
you
butt
just
of-
need to
with the stock of the
qualify
rifle.
with your rifle. All right.
Crushed.
Leaves the ammunition,
crushed
goes
tear gas
over and
canister.
beats them as soon as they said, begin.
I swear, this guy must have been a Marine after hearing that, because that is something a jarhead would do.
Well, most jarheads are still actually, gung-ho about the guns and actually shooting them.
But
he
look
just
at
And in the
Americans care
Marines,
about a Marine who's
in the
actually a
Marines,
psychopath.
they're qualifying not on the weapon that they're actually going to be firing in real life. They qualify in their Marine training with the M1 Grands. As far as I remember, if they're still doing that, and they only get about, I think, 40 rounds, we're actually given about
Yeah.
40 rounds even with the M16. Even though we only have to shoot
Like-
30 out of 30. And that's for expert. I only had to shoot like 20 something, and I shot like 25. That was when I was at basic. It increased a little bit when I got through
Now,
AIT.
one thing I'm still wondering, what is the rest of the qualifier?
So,
Because that was the only two things I heard about that soldier. Nothing else about it.
how much you want to bet? They just said, you qualify. Like, why?
Fuck it.
Just fuck it. Get
Like,
the
after
fuck
he
off
left
of
the
our...
second part, it's like,
I'm
fuck it.
fairly certain that the sergeants that were there didn't really know how to handle that. Because that's the first time that's probably ever happened to them. And it's like, you know what? Fuck it, qualify him. Like, well, he beat every single one of the targets that he could reach. Did he do it with his fists? No, he did it with his
Within
rifle.
reason.
He still used his
Within
rifle.
reason.
He just didn't use a bullet.
Proceed to... He just didn't load it. Just proceed to beat everything to death.
He just beat it. Every time one popped up, he went up to it, whack.
Just beat it.
beat
It's like,
it,
I've been like,
beat it.
just
I'm
go
just
home already.
a go
I'm
and beat
qualify
it.
You. I'm not gonna care anymore. Like, if I was that
Fuck
drill sergeant,
my
I've been
own
like,
missions. You got no right. I'ma beat you with my rifle right. Just beat it. See, I came up with my own words. It's my song now, bitch. God damn it. I just gave Ness more I just gave Ness more music. Ugh.
yeah, except this time it's copyrighted by Hawk.
Yeah, this one's copyrighted by me because I came up with my own lyrics. I didn't utilize, you know, the main lyrics. The only words that are even anywhere similar to beat it is just beat it.
Yeah, it's a parody song.
Yeah, I parodied a song that's already been parodied once. By the king of parodying.
Times.
I mean,
Actually, it's been parodied 5 times.
it's parodied 5 times, but the king of parody is the one that everybody wants
eat
to
it.
parody their shit.
Yeah.
Just eat it.
And we all love Weird Al Yankovic, man.
Yeah.
There are
Wait,
some
does
songs
Weird
that I
Al,
do really
like-
enjoy a Weird Al.
So, does Weird Al care if people sing his songs?
I
I have a
like
feeling
the
he
record company
doesn't,
that-
because considering
but
he's
the record
under
company
parody
that-
laws.
Actually, it's because the record company who publishes his songs, they care too much.
They care too much. Because they make him a
So
lot of
if you
money
do-
off of a parodied song.
Yes. So if you do sing any of his songs at full length,
Oh, at
well,
full
get ready for
length, where-
DMCA by it.
Yeah, I barely
Yeah.
sing enough of a song to really warrant that much. I never
Yeah.
sing a full song
Usually
full length.
that's it.
YouTube,
Normally a
if
song that gets stuck in your head is just, it's gonna be a little bit of that song, and then it's all your
Moo.
apparently,
My cabbage.
moo your cabbage. What?
Go moo. What?
I am moved by your words here.
And you're adorable.
I know there's other things you'd like to move, but I'm a little busy.
Yeah, I like to feel your meat.
I can't really give out my beef right now.
I want your
It's got to
sausage.
stay in the fridge.
I want your shalong.
Gotta stay in that freezer.
Gotta
I want
leave.
your
I gotta leave the
Twinkie.
hot dogs in the freezer for right now. It's not.
I want your
not time
Twinkie because it's full of cream.
Okay.
Okay, that was a good one. That was a really good one. I want your Twinkie because it's full of cream. Drunk Frosty comes up with the best ones. I want your Twinkie because it's full of cream. It's a good thing I don't live in Boston because there's a lot of cream in Boston. Boston cream. Gotta love that donut, man. Is it really a donut if it doesn't have a hole in the middle?
Yeah.
It's called a nut.
It's just called a nut.
Well, donuts.
And then you have the parts that were cut out of the donut, which are called the donut holes. They're
Yeah.
literally
holes?
just they're just called the donut holes. Like, oh, what's this? This is the
The
hole
only
of the
reason
donut.
the only reason there's a hole in donuts because it wasn't cooked properly in the middle.
So, yeah. So they punched
Yeah,
it
I
out.
know stuff.
However, then they ended up getting a new joke created for that, thanks to Saturday Night Live.
Oh my
So-
god, look how cute
so-
this
so-
is.
So, do you remember Schwetty's Balls?
What?
So, it's a Saturday Night Live skit. A really old Saturday Night Live skit with I'm trying to remember who did it. It is literally called Sweaty Balls. Or Sweaty's Balls. Actually, the skit entails a donut shop owner, which is called Sweaty's Donuts. And he brought in some new donuts, which they called Sweaty Balls.
This one's public if you want to copy it.
And which she will. I'm surrounded.
You're surrounded by the beat.
Oh, you love it.
This is
like
that
one.
scene.
This is like the reverse of that one.
This is not a very...
This is the reverse
Hand,
of
what
that
are you
one
doing?
image.
What are you doing, Hand? What the hell?
Your hand has decided.
Your hand has decided. This is great. No, his is not great. I know I'm 18 up, but dang. Because the avatars themselves, they have a handcuff on one hand. Some mild suggestion going on here. Don't.
The moment you realize this is a Hopkin with a Nanachi head.
I mean,
that's a Nanachi with ears, with cat ears.
Yep. Because I wanted the shorter
It's not a
ears.
Hopkin.
I'll show you what one I was. You remember what one I used to run around in?
Yeah.
I was always running around in Vidi.
What?
I was always running around in this avatar.
Yeah, no. Hawk's Nanachi is, as I will put it, is a custom one. It's not a Hopkin, it's none of that.
Yeah. I wanted to have ears that were like this one's. The only difference is the dynamic bones were so, like, crazy with this. And we couldn't get this Zoichi.
I am not programmed. No. No.
Okay, then.
But we couldn't get that model, which I do have a light version of that model and a Christmas version of it, thankfully, because the person who made it released a Christmas variant.
Yeah.
However, to get the actual
Oh, wait.
model that they use is a
Yeah.
bit of...
Don't worry.
Yeah.
It's still safe for
Yeah.
work right now.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah.
God damn it, Sans. Look at all the colors.
Oh God.
All you need to do is now fly away by accident. Yes, honey.
Can I fly with this?
I made a mess.
Yeah, it's white and powdery and it's all over the place. Damn.
I made a mess.
Yes, it's the one I had to be extremely careful with.
Thank you. I needed a copy of it. The reason for
Can I just...
There. Like, as long as you're being careful with it, you're not gonna have a problem. Oh, I forgot that I had this. I had cloning on. I forgot that I left the cloning on. But you know what? Again, please be careful.
By the way, yeah.
Because I know.
And this one is Scottish just personal. It's not one.
Yeah, I know.
Public worlds.
I know that one. I know that one was Scottish's personal one. That's not the one that he's done. Is that the one that he's been, always messing with, all the time? Like
Well, that's still
the
loading.
butt plug tail.
Yes.
All right. I wanted to make sure that's the one with the butt plug tail. Where you do a specific gesture, it
Pretty much
out
like
comes
any
the
of,
butt
like,
plug.
These are pretty much any of these have a
And then you
do it.
press another thing and it screams.
Yes.
He did a very good job with it, by the way.
Yes, he did. It's actually two keys, so you have two things that you have pressed.
I think. Why are you hanging out underneath me? Yep.
Oh. Yep.
Well, there's no rules that said I couldn't do that.
No, there isn't. But I also chose to not wear the pants. And that sounds. Isn't that the gummy bear off of
Gummy
Robot
bear.
Chicken?
Yes, it is.
It's like
See?
steps in a bear trap.
But it's open hand and thumbs up.
Oh, this was drunk is amazing.
God damn it. Of course it is. I haven't really gone avatar hunting. I just kind of,
Well, I'm friends with Scottish. That's the reason I have this.
Yeah, I know. I'm friends with him too, but I don't really get to see everybody all at the same time. Like, you saw what I had Cookie make for her, right? The blue husky that
Oh, I'll do it.
she was in her.
I'll do it.
Don't you do it.
I'm crazy. I'll do it. I'll do
Actually,
it.
yeah, she is crazy.
I volunteer Hawk.
I'm
I
crazy.
volunteer
I'll
Hawk.
do it.
What are you gonna do,
I'll do
honey?
it. I'm crazy. You like it? What do you mean?
I volunteer Hawk.
I mean, yeah, she's drunk.
I volunteer Hawk.
I just want to, you know,
She just wants to lick. Just wants to lick. Like a lollipop.
just
Like,
want to bang.
oh, my butt.
And then
I
I'm
have been
gonna
sitting
bring
in this
it to
chair
you.
for 3.5 hours. Okay.
Who gets the...
Ah, gosh darn it. I knew that was going to happen.
Boobies.
You bearing two
This is one I
boobies.
made for my friend Digi.
Boobies.
Alright.
And this one's Zoichi, but it has the
Alright, I got about 3
Sorry, I
viewers.
drank it. I saw it.
So-
I like boobies. But it's fun.
Oh, hers? The Frosty the Husky one?
Boobies.
Also has
Boobies.
boobies.
Oh, wait,
They're
yeah,
not
boobies
as
are
smooth
boobies.
as, you know, a lot of the Nanachi ones.
But,
Boobs.
look at... Wait. Wait.
She has boobs.
Wait.
This is how I know she's
wait.
really gone.
Wait.
How many of you drank by now, honey?
Wait.
Eventually.
Wait, not enough.
You seem to be twitching.
Voting for myself.
Boobies.
Oh, there
Yes,
we
he
go.
has boobies. But, so they do move.
That model has a lot of dynamic bones in it.
There's a lot of dynamic bones. But there's not colliders attached to these ones. At least not for other things to... God damn it. There's no colliders attached to the tits for external avatars to, you know, make the move like what Cookies does. Yes, honey.
Well, actually, mine
Yes, I have boobies.
because
Yes, you do.
it was because of the mod,
Yeah. Yes, honey.
which I can no longer use.
I have boobies.
Are you happy he has boobies?
What?
Look at the head. Ooh.
Let's see.
Is that a
Which one's
female
the
version of
wonderful? That
one of his other ones?
This one's his public one.
Can
You can actually...
must. I want it.
And Yeah, you can adjust the breast sides.
Oh, wait, I was already in it. I'm a dumbass.
So he's been playing with 3.0s a lot now, hasn't he?
This one is different from the Frosted Plug. This one's different from the one you cloned from me earlier.
Yeah, this is a
This one's
completely
actually a
different
totally
one.
different
But she's
they
happy
found it.
again. Yep,
Yep.
found it. All right,
Look at that big
all right.
boobies.
Give me a second here. I gotta do some.
Look at my boobies.
I can't look at them right
Whoa.
now. I see them.
Look at the boobie.
I see them.
Look at the boobies.
I see them.
Got that game, monocle.
Give me
Look
a
at the
second.
boobies.
Give me a second.
No, you like don't. I want to show you my boobies.
All right, give me a tick here.
Look at my boobies.
I look at them in a minute.
Look at my boobies. Tell me I got nice boobies.
You got very nice tits. It sounds so wrong when I have to say it when I'm streaming.
Boobies. The boobies. Look at that boobies.
Alright, we're gonna be raiding Kana. This way we get that out of the way.
Fancy stuff. Ooh. Oh fuck. I didn't mean to do that. How do I get that? Ooh.
Fuck. That is some huge tits.
Yes, and this is Mama Nagi Prime model. Are you dreaming?
What the?
No.
What the fuck is
I'm
that?
not.
Oh.
I know Hawk is not streaming anymore because he just rated